And people know?
Well, I put it in the post section,
All right.
so
Okay. That's because we can get
they
it.
should know. We had some comments, people excited to do our normal banter for a guest Banzuke. Remember, this is a disclaimer. If you've come here for serious Banzukeing, you may only catch that for about 10 seconds.
Also, you've may have made a mistake in serious Banzuke.
Yes.
to be fair, we've got a lot of people who help us with this, but
Well, let's think about this though. We did get. Was it this past one?
we
that
were
was
12
the
and
third?
3.
Yeah, 12 and 3.
We're 9th place.
So when I say that, I mean if you really want to get some serious looks at something that could be a winner,
It's possible.
it's possible. But we have been known to get 6 and 9s as well. So
Yeah, it's that was our Tokushoryu moment. I'm
it's
I'm
never
enjoying
gonna
it.
happen again.
It's happened. We touched it.
Isn't this one like we kind of talked about it? This one is going to be like insane and hard to predict.
We'll have to get into it.
Hello, Tim.
I've been doing like everything else but sumo. It felt like a necessity, just because like
Sumo can be so intense.
well, also I'm like if I start getting into this, that I'm just gonna get itchy for March all over again.
It's true. You need to take a break.
I needed the cut. I needed the clean cut. I mean, to be fair, we almost recorded for 4 hours. I felt like I got it all out of my system.
Everything we've ever thought about sumo
Oh my
came
goodness.
out in that particular thing. Can Shodai get a Kachikoshi this time? Who knows? It's kind of like
Hang
rolling
on.
dice.
Let's see. Whereas Shodai 7 and 8 at M8. He's not gonna be doing much else.
Right, he's going to stay in a pretty similar position, so
All
he
right.
might do another 7 and 8.
Here, let's send it. I'm just
Trying to address this new setup. But hey, we can see the comments so much better this time.
Whatever. Apologies for microphone sounds. I think I'm just gonna like I'm talking, but like I can't talk and look.
So
Well,
we're
I'll
waiting
try.
for people to come in anyway, so you can just start doing your fumbling around stuff.
Oh, Kodozakura. I didn't even think about this until now. Kodozakura has now been half demoted.
Oh.
He's no longer top Ozeki.
I didn't even think about it.
I didn't think about it at all.
All that craziness, and I've already forgotten that Awanishiki surpassed him.
Yeah.
I can't handle it. It's like too much happens in sumo.
How will he feel this thing? Tim Fallon, that's the is that the
Pictionary.
The Pictionary guy, yeah.
Did you listen to the Pictionary?
I did. I listened to there were a couple of his tracks that I had heard in the past. I just didn't associate his name with it. Mm-hmm. I talked to our mutual friend about it.
Uh-huh.
Instantly. Of course he instantly. Yeah, this guy.
He was like, that's my jam.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, so I dug around. There's a few songs. He does. I think he was the guy who did the Solstice, I think. I'm just like, oh my God, yes.
What's funny is, so, Monster tells me to check out Tim Follin, and the first thing that pops up is Pictionary. And I'm like, Pictionary? Like, why would I listen to this? And I play it, and I'm like, wow, he went really hard for a game of Pictionary.
Dude went nuts. Dude would not be contained.
And then I look at the comments, and that's pretty much what everyone's saying. I'm like, so we're all in agreement here. Hello, Mitch is here. Mitch is ready. Bob is here. Okay, we got the all-star lineup here to like do serious Banzukeing. You could say we take the Banzuke about as seriously as the actual Banzuke makers. Fair point.
Yeah, well,
we're the light side of it, because there are some people who are very serious and do very well with their predictions, and we're just kind of like, we're chilling.
This is like it's sort of like the fantasy football.
Yes.
There are some people that are just like, I'll pick them.
Yeah.
They're like, it's just like, I like Panthers more than I like Bills. I'll pick the Panthers. And then there are people that are in the numbers.
What is wrong with you? You would never pick this guy because he's blah 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 blah. Banzuke All Stars. That's right. This is the team right here. These are the guys that make this happen. So if anything goes wrong, you also get to take the blame. Isn't that wonderful? All the glory and all the responsibility at the same time. I have to do my Abi Chaos Banzuke this time. I forgot to do it last time. I feel like there's enough things that could happen. That...
Apparently, he did his sidestep during the knockouts.
That was amazing. I'm like, he really doesn't care. He really doesn't care.
There are no stakes, and he still does a Henka.
Well, now he's known as Henka guy.
Oh my goodness.
He is the new Chiyoshoma. Like, Chiyoshoma won't be around forever, and it's like, Abi must take the role. But in addition, the final match against Hoshiryu, he didn't even engage with them.
Well, they both stood up. It was
like, you're not gonna Henka me, dude.
Yeah, they did. It was the Enho Tachiai. They just stood up. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? All right, fight.
Well, also Hoshiri and Abi have been going on this like prank war thing for like, I don't know, a couple months. It's all over Instagram. It is absolutely hilarious. Sumo guys on social media is actually very fun. Very, very fun.
Yeah. A lot of people are kicking up their media game. Like, there's so many stable channels now.
Yeah.
A sizable portion. Like, beforehand, it was just like a couple of people.
Right. Now it's like everybody knows they need one. What's funny, too, is Hakuho's Instagram page. I love it. I just love it. I can't explain why. Just follow Hakuho and you'll understand. Mitch says, I wouldn't say that. Most of the actual Banzuke makers are usually drunk. We here at least like to make one draft sober. For now. Bob, you've been on point with the heavy demotions. I can't wait to pick your brain about Kim Bozan. H. Tim is here. Hello, H. Tim. That one sober draft is your greatest mistake, Mitch. Elise is here. It's been a while. Thank you for coming. Well, maybe a while since we've seen you in the comments. You've probably been watching and listening. I really only did one draft, and it did pretty much all of the vibes and hunch. I really don't know if I want to do actual research and thinking and mess it up. Well, that's my Abi Chaos Basho situation. I now have enough Banzuke knowledge to make picks that could be the off picks. So it's not like a complete disaster, but it's interesting and fun to see where I can get points, picking the most insane scenarios that are possible.
Fujinokawa's M3.
Wow. It's time already.
When did that happen? I blinked.
Well, he's been fighting the top guys because he keeps putting himself in position.
The most room temperature take ever, but he had such a great January.
Yes.
He's
got that rivalry thing going with Awanishiki. They came up around the same time. It's like, oh no, I'm not getting left behind. Army's here. It's now officially like all-stars. I always find you later, but it's my first live in a while. Very glad to be here. Got my guest the Banzuke in and wondering if it will be similar. Yeah, you already put it in, so we'll see. I think this one's supposed to be the crazy one.
Already looking at a log jam here.
Well, is this just your ceremoniously?
This is
people in places.
Place people in places. This is just math. Just okay.
Math in it.
Goniyama 7 and 8. So he'll be down 1. M10. Roga 7 and 8. He'll be down 1. M10. Oh, there's a lot of 7 8s I think are holding.
What's tricky is who holds and who doesn't, and there's too much of that. I don't remember that in Days of Yore. I don't know if I just... There's far more 7 and 8s than I remember. I'll put it that way. Mitch, I endorse the Vibes draft. I really do. Did 3, had the Sanyaku M3, M5 through M16, the same on all 3, comparing them among them still. Kim Bozan will probably be the one I don't get. I have him going ahead of the guy he's tied with because of rank and the mysterious and unquantifiable 4 and 11 factor. You never know what these 4 and 11s are going to get. Roga down 1 on 7 and 8. Never.
Roga
beat Onosato in the tournament. So they'll take that into account, right?
I think Onosato had a hot date. He wanted out.
I know. He's like, do I really have
like he had to win like at least a couple because he's Yokozuna, and after that he's just like, I got beers to drink. Yeah. I'm out of here.
I'm still healing the shoulder. Leave me alone.
I mean, Aonishiki also lost. I'm just like,
yeah.
I'm just like, you show sickness. He's busy.
He's like, I have a march to win Yokozuna.
You do. It's also, it's like you get like a pretty nice winning. Like there's a purse on that. Like
you get money.
It was like like American dollars, like 6 figures. Like I was like, oh, okay.
Yeah, like there's some incentive to try a little bit.
Definitely. Here. Well, definitely for somebody like Hira Umi or some of the Ryuden.
Yeah.
Made a hack at him. I was like, yeah, you know what? They wouldn't scoff at a payday like that.
No.
Yeah, and then you look at Aonishiki, who's probably just like showering with dollar bills these days.
Right. I mean, all the endorsements he's getting from the whole world.
Yeah.
He's gonna end up being the most popular sumo guy.
He's just like, do I want to be here? I mean, yes, but
not really.
Not really.
I hurt myself in this thing. Okay, are we all in agreement that there will not be a Komusubi 2 East?
This is an interesting.
Go to the screen, John.
So here's the breakdown on this. I hope that when I'm sitting like this, you can still hear me properly. We'll find out.
They'll tell us.
So we can look at it. Actually, you can look at it over here. So we have Yoshino Fuji with the 8 and 7, and then special prize for beating both Yokozuna. So he's the first one because now we have Oho who's dumped out. So we have one spot.
1 for 1.
One spot open. We have Wakataka Kage at M2 with a 9 and 6.
I don't think that's enough.
And then we have Atami Fuji,
That's the tricky one.
So, looking at this, Atami Fuji tied for the Yusho, was in the playoff match, fought spectacularly, double-digit wins at M4. You're in. Right. You're in.
So it's just a question: do they open up a spot for Yoshino Fuji, which I don't think they do.
I don't think either of these people. I think it's going to be like this: that you just get put right here. But
in the Abi Chaos Banzuke, I will be certain to pull up a Komusubi 2.
There you go. That's your first comp. That's our first. That's our first chaos. If Kimbozan in the same spot, there's some part of me that looks at the trends and thinks Kimbozan should be 13 West to demote Toby Zaro full rank. Yeah, there is. Yeah, this whole. I mean, we've got this whole gap right here that needs to be full that we're gonna have to deal with
and
in a little bit.
It's full of like 7 and 8s.
Oh my
4
goodness.
and 11s.
There's that perfect amount of Banzuke knowledge where you feel so confident in your Banzuke but do so badly.
Oh yes, I've had many of those as tournaments.
Shishi comes to be 2 East. Oh, hang on, let's do it. Where is he? Where is he? Where is he? There he is. I like this. Done.
Yeah, that 9 and 6 at Magashire 14.
Absolutely.
Guaranteed.
Stellar.
That's what I'm saying.
Hello,
this
Tim.
is a very serious situation here.
Hobgob had Shishi at Ozeki. Hang on a minute. There it is. No. I know what to do. I know what to do. There we go. There we go.
Oh, man. That's like the car all over again, John.
It's in the car.
Good thing they don't speak English.
I've done another quick vibes draft, and I'll compare and see what I think shouldn't have extra Sanyaku. Yeah, I would. My gut says there's gonna be 2 Sekiwaka, there's gonna be 2 Kamasubi, and everyone else is gonna have to wait.
Yeah, if Wakataka Kage did double digits and got a special prize, then
I think like if Wakataka Kage got double digits, that would be something. If Yoshino Fuji,
because he got the special prize, but he doesn't have the double digits.
If even a 9 and 6 Yoshino Fuji may have made a case for it.
He doesn't seem ready. You know, traditionally when they open that extra spot, it's due. Yeah.
So first fix, Fujino Kawashi moved up to M2 East. Interesting. So I guess we're doing this. Okay. I believe it is very possible to have Atami Fuji leapfrog Wakamoto Haru.
I don't know.
That's an interesting thought. I didn't think of that. Thought about Wakamoto Haru getting the half right bump for now. Question: you're over promoting Hiro to Umi for no other reason but to under promote Fujinokawa. Oh, we were going over that.
I think we're still in the put people in place.
Nothing here is set.
No, we're not making executive decisions quite yet.
Yeah. Oh, this is a strong response. This is like 4 separate people have been like, nope.
Nope. Don't do it.
Nope. 100% blind agree.
I think that
just
means
doing
we
it.
should do
We're
it.
doing it.
We're
We're doing it. Thank you, everybody.
We're not arguing with you guys. We're chilling.
All right. So what else is going on? Nishiki Fuji. Oh, Nishiki Fuji.
I am going to bring up off topic, but topic. I cannot wait for Takakeisho to be the official stable master. So it's Toki Wayama, right? Is that what he's inherited? Like, that's who retired, but he has the Minatogawa.
He's Minatogawa, so it's his current master is retiring. I don't know where that elder stock is going. But Takakeisho is going to inherit all of those wrestlers, and then he's going to put them in a bag, and he's going to bring them over to his house.
Right.
And then
but does it stay name with the actual name?
It's changing.
Okay, so the name is
It's changing. I don't know who's going to have the retiring guy's elder stock. I don't know what that's all about. I've not been looking into this much, but to the best of my understanding, Takakeisho is just going to take all the dudes and bring them over to his place.
Well, it's interesting because it means Takakeisho is not a superstitious man, because many discuss not using a stable where the stable master died while still having a stable.
Maybe they threw enough salt on it.
They got some guys in there to take care of it.
They got Terchiyoshi back.
Yeah, there you go. Just dump a truckload on this place.
Do some quick research on if Tommy has a chance to go ahead of Wakamoto Haru. That is a very interesting concept. He already is a stable master. They announced all the wrestlers from the stable as from Minatogawa Baya.
Okay.
All right.
So there's no chance that stock is changing, though. You know how some guys borrow it for a while and then they get the final
yeah.
one?
There's the
like, is Minatogawa his final one?
Is the musical chairs of it.
Yeah, like, I'm gonna borrow this for 6 months, then you can have it back, and there's a lot of that going on.
Yeah, we got it. H. Tim says never say never on the Kamasubi. Takakeisho inherits Tokiwayama stable, but the stable will be changed to Minatogawa stable. Tokiwayama Oyakata is staying as a That's right.
I didn't know that part.
No. This is it. There's some consultant. The old Isegahama, who is now Magaki.
Oh yes, he stayed on for a little while.
He's staying on.
He's still on.
He's still on, but he's a consultant to the current Isegahama, the former Yokozuna Terunofuji.
Ah, okay. And that's like one of the only non-Oyakata
they
roles within this.
Yeah. Well, yeah, they force you to retire from being a stable master at 65, but then like from 65 to 70, you have this like linger phase that you're coaching, but you're not in charge.
Right, but then by 70, you got to be gone. That's what I heard. But
Theoretically.
I don't know if that's true or not. So the current Tokiwayama Oyakata is taking up Sanyo status.
That's what the linger is, I guess.
They aren't switching names because Tokiwayama isn't an inherently valuable or high-profile name. Okay. I don't see Takakeisho switching Kabu unless a much more prestigious name opens up.
Yeah.
Never say never on Wakamoto Haru
Yep.
versus Tommy. So that's the whole debate of...
That's this. I'm... I think, like, with the 8 and 7, I can see there potentially being...
But then I think about that whole, like, senior rank status thing.
So, yes. So, this is Atami Fuji. This is his first time in Sanyaku. He's already pole vaulted over 2 other people to get here. I think just giving it to him, I would say it's a non-zero chance. So put that also in your Abi Banzuke.
Yep.
1, there's a second Kamasubi slot, and 2, Atami Fuji is Kamasubi 1 East.
I'm gonna go get a piece of paper.
All right, we're getting paper.
Here, you can chat with the peeps.
Very good.
Paper.
All right, you keep moving people to bad places. Oh, right, I needed to do this too. Who is... Oh, it's probably just Fujita Yoga. Okay, done. Are we only... Wait, are there only 2? Oh, wait, Ryuden's gone. That's the... All right, that was it. All right, back up. Oh, God, this is such a mess. God, look at that empty space. Oh, I'll figure it out. Just to clarify, the former Isegahama switched to Miyagino Kabu, not the Magaki. Magaki is the Ishiura. Yeah. Mr. John, coffee or tea? I do like both. I drink coffee on a daily basis, and then tea's more conditional. Tea is particularly nice in the winter months.
Yeah. I kind of forget about it in the summer unless it's cold.
Yeah, iced. I iced tea is a thing that if it's in the summer, I'm like, I need some iced tea right now.
Mhm.
I need and iced tea and hard cider are very seasonal for me.
Mhm.
So like during the winter, like I'll see the hard cider in the store, and I'm like, it's nice, I guess. Then once the weather gets up there, I'm just like, I can use that right now.
Yeah, it's a totally different thing.
I love tea. Like if it's like a cold and rainy day, tea's really good for that. Tea's better than coffee on that. Sometimes what'll happen is that I'll have coffee in the morning, and I'm not quite there yet. But I know if I have another cup of coffee, it's just gonna like throw everything out of whack. That's the perfect tea follow up.
I like it. I have never drank a cup of coffee in my life.
There are some people that it's just the caffeine is a
Yeah, I've drank like an iced tea, but like caffeine is not a thing for me. Makes me crazy.
Caffeine will wreck some people.
There was this time where I was meeting friends at a tea house, and so it was like all you could drink tea, and they were ahead of me. So this is my example of like being in a bar. So I had to hurry up and catch up. So I ordered a pot of Earl Grey tea, and I drank the whole pot very fast.
Ooh.
I fell out of my mind for about 6 hours.
Well, yeah.
A whole pot in like 10 minutes. Yeah.
That'll cleanse the system. All right.
And
Earl Grey cheese, it's pretty strong too. Strong flavor.
So ever since then, I only drink decaf, and I'm concerned.
There are some people like on the flip side. There are some people like they will drink a pot of coffee
and they're fine.
And
they're drinking at 8:00 at night.
Yeah, they're like they'll talk. There'll be some people just like, I love a warm cup of coffee before I go to bed. I'm like, do you sleep? Right. They don't even feel it.
Yeah,
it bounces right off of them. It's a thing.
I feel like I'm out of the world because I've never drank coffee. Like there's all these like there's a cultural thing like everyone talks about it. I'm like, I just don't know.
Yeah, well, the controlled substances that you are allowed to have have a wide feeling in the culture. The ones you're not allowed to have, some of them also have a wide cultural footprint, but it's a
different world.
A different world, yes. So like it is very much the weird collective unconscious about these things. And yeah, if you're not somebody who's into it, there's this weird like outside looking in, but like everybody's in except you.
Right, and you're like,
I can get how that can be sort of a weird energy.
Yeah, because it's like all the time. Oh, I can't. Oh, I had to have 3 cups of coffee this morning. And what about you? And I'm like, no. I wake up in pure just anxiety, I suppose. Anxiety is my caffeine. Anyway, we got some serious stuff to attend to again.
The placement of Abi Kodoshoho should be interesting. My first draft had more soft landings than my second. Lemongrass tea. Yeah, this is what's also nice about tea is
so many flavors.
There's also like there's what you think of tea if you don't know what tea is, which is caffeinated black leaf tea, and then like there's herbal teas. There's a couple of teas that are like they're really like you get like a peppermint or like a honey vanilla. Like you can.
I have blue lavender. It's the greatest tea on the planet, cold or hot.
It's a world.
That's
in
a
there.
whole other world.
Yeah, I feel like if you're like because if you're on the outside looking in, you go to tea, you're just like, oh, here's some Lipton, and that's all you think about it.
Right.
That's all you think about it, and then like you just walk by and you look over at the tea aisle and you're just like, what are these weird concepts? You're like, here's sleepy time tea. You're just okay. Here's tension tamer tea. You're like,
here's wake up tea.
Wake up tea. And
here's I'm in a bad mood tea.
you sort of bounce off it because you're like, do I just grab a box and hope for the best?
Right. What if I don't like this flavor?
I know, but like if you that is also one of the things that either you just jump in or you have like a friend who's just like, try this one.
Always a friend.
The friend is usually the better way to go. But yeah, tea is really, really, really good.
It can be like, alcohol in that sense.
It is.
So Mitch has a bunch of half-ranked emotions. Yeah. I'm guessing those are all the 7 and 8s.
It's really the only big differences in my 2 drafts being that I have a good week between drafts. I really like where I'm at. Tim Walker agrees with me on the coffee versus tea stuff. Tried to make sure as many of the 7 8s got a full demotion as possible. We'll see. We'll see what happens there.
That's just your bitterness towards them.
at least did the opposite. They almost stayed where they were. The
Which-
hold feels like historically what happens,
Yeah,
but
I lean towards the hold, but
there have been a couple of times that a 7-8 hold, a 7-8 goes down a full rank, and it's the same Banzuke. So it's not a lot of consistency.
you got to basically look at the guy himself and the guys around him and say, what would they think?
Yeah.
Like, do they want to punish this guy?
Yeah.
Or do they like, oh, he needs a
Do
break?
they like him? Oh, Roga, it's fine. It's fine. Yep.
Roga will hold.
Yeah. Mitch has quite a few half-ranked emotions. The slide. Guys, I'm back from researching if Tommy will go ahead of Wakamoto Haru. I'm pleased to announce I have no conclusive evidence of anything. My gut says Wakamoto Haru ahead of Tommy Fuji. We're going with the gut. The gut. Agree. Gave up caffeine 20 years ago. The docs have been hassling me about a low heart rate, so I'm thinking about starting again.
Oh, geez. You have like the opposite problem of some people.
Yeah.
I think if you have a low heart rate, like, speeding up is tricky.
Under demoting 7/8 has been costing me a lot of points. Not this time. Oh, interesting. Blue Lavender, another fan of Blue Lavender.
Oh, it's amazing.
Yeah. Hello, Alex, with the waves.
I'll take a picture of it and put it in the post section, and I'll be like, "You should have watched Guess the Banzuke." Then you'll understand why I posted a picture of this. Hello, Alex.
It was super nice to the 411 records up in the joy. The only 411s I wasn't nice with Kimbo's on pick. I can make a move to place him in a kinder position. It would work, just not sure. Wake up T sounds like an RPG item. Yeah. Cure sleep.
Actually, yes. RPGs are just based off of T's.
Hey, that's a game idea right there.
It says you're quiet. Who's quiet?
Hang on.
Which one of us is quiet?
Let me check the levels.
It might be me.
Well,
mine is turned down, I think.
Oh, hang on. Okay.
I'm like way on top of it.
Hello? We're just going to blow everyone's ears out.
Can you hear me now?
A little bit more. There you go. We're about the same right now.
Okay.
I'm like right on top of the mic.
I'm practicing for the plug later. I don't know what I'm going to do.
Work is a great selection of teas. When I feel like I've had too much coffee that day, I do some tea. I just need that warm beverage. That's the thing. Like, the hot tea.
It
like
just does something to you.
I'm not quite at the point that I can just drink hot water straight and be like, yeah, hot water.
No, I know somebody who does that.
There are people who do that. Like, there was a friend of mine who ordered hot water and
like,
at a restaurant, and he was immediately defensive about it, and I understood. I'm just like, no, I respect.
That's one of those things. Like, you just nod. You're like, I see you.
I see. I understand. He's just like, no, I don't need to put anything in it. It's just hot water. I'm just like, yeah, it makes sense actually.
People are asking about the Blue Lavender. I'll be right back. I'm gonna pull it out so I can tell them where it's from.
All right. Sorry, I'm almost screaming. I'll get off my mic. Yeah. So Maria goes up, I go down. We've slight adjustments to the setup, which is causing me to sit in a different position than normal, and I'm like right on top of the mic, I guess. All right. So thanks to people for the audio. Keep hollering with audio feedback until we get it right.
Yeah, because it's not like we can hear ourselves. We can see like the levels, but it doesn't tell us if there's an echo or any of these other things.
I think there's a possibility that Shiranoumi goes ahead of Fujinokawa. 5 West has been treated as a semi-joy spot, and they haven't been too keen on over promoting non-joy 10+ win Rikishi. Interesting. I don't like looking for holes. To me, it just kind of happens when I don't have better options.
I'm actually the opposite. I look for holds because if there's holds, you can build everybody around the holds. And Bob says, where do you get the Blue Lavender as a New York exclusive spot? It's not, but I did actually find it in one of those like board game bookstore restaurants. It's a very cool place. And that's how I discovered it. And then I had to go hunting for it. But it is from the Republic of Tea. That is an online website. It's actually blueberry lavender tea. And it says Daily Beauty. So it's in the Daily Beauty category. So don't let that scare you away, because actually it is the most amazing tea. It says collagen promoting blue butterfly pea flower and hydrating hibiscus flower, etc., etc. It's amazing.
All right. She's got it's like in a tin.
Yes, there's a website called the Republic of Tea where you can get all kinds of.
Is that loose?
It's bagged.
Okay, bagged.
I'll show it to you. The smell alone is like.
Okay. Yep.
And when you soak it in water, it is the coolest blue you'll ever see. So you gotta like.
Oh, colors the water blue as well. Oh, yeah, that's cool.
It's everything you want.
That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool.
Without the caffeine.
All right. Yep. The audio levels, we're working through them. There's only 2 ranks apart. I'm not assuming any biases in effect. Yeah. Some people drink hot water. Asians start with just a cup of hot water, a morning coffee thing.
I did hear that hot water actually does something for stimulating your digestion for the day. So it's actually
in the morning. Yeah.
Yeah, health benefits to it.
Yeah. It's definitely not an American culture thing.
No, but it should be.
Instead
of coffee, maybe we should drink hot water.
Consider you heat up your water for your morning coffee or for your morning tea. You just pour it into the mug and you just drink it immediately.
Yeah. And then you go for another one. You got to drink water anyway. Yes, Maria, they're like tent poles. What are like tent poles? What did I say? I forget. I lost my mind. Never heard of it somehow before.
The concept of hot water drinking.
Oh, okay.
Yep. Diacio has to stay at M4 East. Sold. I need no convincing to put Diacio at M4 East.
Man, he's like slowly getting back, but
almost
it's not
back.
looking.
It's
not looking consistent.
That Sekiwaki gear fell off.
I don't think it's coming back.
I don't look. Honestly, if he can just slap people around at M4 and that's what he does for the next 3 years, sold.
Yeah.
Sold.
He had a good day.
He was the Sekiwake, and like 5 years ago when we were like, oh, he'll get into Sanyaku once, it'll be nice.
Yeah, like he turned it into something.
He evolved it. He evolved the game. It was really good.
I think he's just heartbroken that he can't fight Takakesho anymore. You know?
That makes sense.
You know?
Not really thinking Chernoumi getting any kind of extra help. Only when Sanyaku match on day 15 doesn't really sell me as getting some kind of joy adjacency bias. If that's the case, I guess Shishi for Kamasubi too.
There you go.
Shishi is Ozeki 1 East. He's knocked Kodazakura out. I should probably put him back before I forget where he goes.
I know. Could you imagine? Well, this is the helper. It won't.
Well, there I put him back where he belongs. Going back and forth in Shura versus Fuji, the moment we got Shura ahead. If I had a nickel for every time Spiffy gets mad at someone, didn't have a lot of Sanyaku matches, but got some kind of bias, I'd be a rich man.
Which means you could use historical precedent, but there's all this like little bit of personal choice. Fujino Kawa spoke recently that he views Yoshino Fuji as a rival. They both debuted match 1 of July tournament, and he wasn't happy with how he lost. Interesting. That explains all the extra oomph.
Yeah, Yoshino Fuji came out the block swinging.
He did. Like in his first tournament, wasn't he? Like in the playoff.
He was double digits. He was solid, dude.
And then he sort of fell off a little bit, and then
he's climbing. He's climbing, and again, it's a
hard grind.
He has never tasted the pain of a Makekoshi. He came down
That's
to Dave.
becoming more of a trend with some of these guys.
Now I don't. 8 and 7. He got it on the last day by the skin of his teeth, but it
still counts.
It's still alive. This is the old Tomokaze energy. Where you hit this because he hit this point where he's just like, oh man, he's about to crash out. Is he gonna keep going? That's the feeling I have for Yoshino Fuji.
Yeah, let's keep the healthy part.
The healthy part, yes.
Not the end result.
Yeah. The Bashu before. The Bashu before.
Yes.
All right. Oho at M3. Oof. Really? Maybe it makes sense actually. Look at these options for M3.
Yeah, I mean, that's tricky when you're coming out of Sanyaku where they're going to put you.
Well,
I just feel like that's kind of low or kind of high.
There is a speed bump sort of between Megashira and Kamasubi, both going up and down. Mm-hmm. So, like, when you're falling out of it, like, you can sort of knock 1 or 2 slots off of it just on the transition. It gets lost in customs.
Makes me nervous, but it's okay.
Can Fujinokawa be the new Wakataka Kage?
That's interesting to think about.
He's his own brand.
I think so.
Yeah, the thing, Wakataka Kage, his power, it was a low place of power. He was fast. He was from like a small, strong guy. It makes sense, but their styles, their styles are real different. Like Fujinokawa is just an unstoppable live wire.
Yeah,
like
it's just energy that can't be matched.
Yep.
At least for now. I hope he can keep it up for a very long time.
Literally just Oho on a huge under-demote. Oho going there goes perfectly according to my data. Data also says Ichiyamamoto at M4. Ichiyamamoto at M4! That is so weird. But, I mean, this is This is where we're at right now.
Yeah,
Like,
it's a weird Banzuke.
look at this void.
Right, that has to be filled by like
but
insanity.
It's like there's a lot of people here that it's like they can't go down. They got to go up.
I'm looking up the answer to your question, Bob, by the way.
I actually did that with Oho as well. Like I said, it was very nice. The Sanyaku Joy, including Ichiyama and Nura. How often do they weigh the wrestlers? Every few months. Now and again.
Is it every few months?
I don't. Now and again, there'll be some news about like sumo health stats to check up. I don't know if it's biannually, or maybe later down in the comments, but like everybody has a checkup that they drag them out to the Kokugi-kan
I just
or wherever
never
the hell.
paid attention to like how often.
Yeah, I don't know
so
how.
I'm not questioning it like you're wrong. It's more like, oh, really?
Big string of under demotions in this area. Is blueberry lavender tea, iced tea?
That's not the same one. I just looked it up.
March and September, says Hop Hop Gob on the health checkup. Can't believe my baby boy Fujinokawa is going to be enjoy fighting Sanyaku. Dude, he's going to wreck.
Yeah, he is.
It's going to be great. Grand Sumo app is great for seeing Rikishi weight over time. Interesting. Fuji's cooler than Waka. Ooh. I want old Waka Takakage to fight this Fujinokawa.
I know it's getting tough because Waka Takakage is losing a step. He's
slowing down a bit, but he's in that part where you can overcome it.
Yeah.
Or you can overcome it if things work out.
Right, but you have to a little bit rely on the people around you.
Yeah, well,
and they're getting stronger.
There's some of that, like some of it is like opportunity. Like you get your Nishikigi. Oh, I'm just doing my thing when everyone else is faltering. I'm just gonna slip into Sanyaku, kind of a deal. Like there are some people, they just find their gear.
Right.
And they just, there it is.
I mean, he's a talented guy. That's the thing. It's like some guys, they have like the one style and it's harder and harder for them to make adjustments. Like say a Daisho. So Wakataka Kage still has something. And plus his brother's older and his brother's finding ways to evolve. But I just worry that the young guns might, but who knows? Look at Tamawashi.
This is the thing.
Look at Chiyoshoma. Maybe he has to just endure for a little while.
Yeah, I'm not ruling Wakataka Kage out, but his window is closing.
Yeah.
So I like him getting back to Ozaki feels a little bit more dicey. Him getting back into Sanyaku, definitely.
Right.
Definitely, that's a goal. If he has just where he is right now, one good basho he's in.
Right. I'm gonna type in the chat what this tea is, and so try looking this up.
So at a loss to M5, not picking Fujinokawa in Kachi class, but he could have one of those basho with a bad score, still getting a Kimboshi. No matter what happens, it's going to be a great time watching him go. Takanosho and Ura at M5, I snuck that in. Solid choice, at least I might do that. I have Takanosho, then Hakuno Fuji. I had to go look at him when you're done with the keyboard. You take your time. Sumo DB is not a good spot for seeing Rikishi's height and weight. Sumo DB is good for historical matchups. There's a few other sites too. So I use Sumo DB out of familiarity and because it's associated with Kintamiyama. It's like it's a brand loyalty thing. But there's more options out there.
There are.
I went Takanosho Ura. I'm reevaluating my Hakuno Fuji placement. Can I note this Joy is looking weak except the M1. It's gonna be a slaughterhouse a little bit. I think Takanosho Ura might be more likely because how they placed Oho and Ichiyamamoto. They will get the same demotion with the same record. Sanyaku about to feast monster. Agree. Hakuno Fuji at M6. Let's see. Yeah. This is really weird. I told you it
was gonna be a weird one.
You put something down and you look at it and you're like,
doesn't look right.
It doesn't look right, but
what's the alternative?
There is none.
Why can't you guys do what you're supposed to do to make it easy?
Changed my mind. I need to move Hakuno Fuji to M6 from M8. Okay, we're all coalescing here.
Yeah, trying to.
Tim found the tea.
Yeah.
They found the tea.
He found the tea. Yeah. Okay.
Beautifying botanicals, blueberry lavender from 42 Opinions.
Yeah.
Hush. Hi there, 42 Opinions. I haven't seen you in the chat.
Right? Brand new here.
Ah,
I heard this was a great place to come.
I guess. Thanks for showing up, 42 Opinions, 43.
This is where all the sumo fans come to hang out. That's what we are. We're the hangout spot.
We're the step outside the convenience store.
Yeah, that's right. We're not allowed in the convenience store.
No, we're not cool.
Nobody wants us in the club.
Oh, God.
That's okay. I don't want to be in the club. I want to be outside.
Next basho, I just want Aonishiki Yusho and a good basho for Chiyo Shoma, and I'll be happy. Yeah. This is the Aonishiki officially on his belt run, his rope run.
Right. This is the first time where I don't feel like it's a colossal disaster, but still the pressure is immense. Like the odds of doing it now, I mean, you really have to be that guy. And I think Aonishi is that guy.
Everybody's looking around the room and it's like, wait, he can do it.
Right.
Wait.
When Koto Sakura went for it, I didn't feel like, okay, he's going to get it this time. I thought he would eventually, but I didn't think he would get it that time.
At that point, there was so much desperation because this was Terunofuji was on his last knees, not his last legs.
Right. He had like maybe a tournament.
We were like, we got like one more tournament. Like I think he was sitting this one out. Mm-hmm. So so Kotozaka gets it in November. Like, all right, now's the time. It was like maybe he gets it, maybe he doesn't. But like this is our first chance at it.
Right. It was exciting.
No one even came close. And then Hoshiryu sweeps it.
Yeah, out of nowhere, and that's probably why some people don't like it. Because they didn't have him on there. I gotta make these suggestions down. Let's see. So Konosubi 2 spot.
Where are we thinking Onokacho goes full demotion? Onokacho and Oshoma staying put. Interesting. So it looks like this.
I would keep that for now.
Oh, hold on. Oh, if nothing else, we're just filling the space.
Right, and then after you fill the space, you can see.
Hako no Fuji at M5, but I don't like it. It would feel like Abi and Koto Shoho go ahead of Onokatsu, all tied, just going with win tiebreaker. Got Abi, then Koto Shoho, then Onokatsu. Abi, then Koto Shoho, then Onokatsu, then Oshoma. Interesting. We'll give it a think. I'll look at it further. Onokatsu frozen, but after my replacement with Haku no Fuji, he's getting a half drop now. Definitely rooting for Haku. Really respect his sumo, and it's so tragic how injury prone he is at his age.
It's a shame.
Some people, there's something about that Fuji stable.
I know. These injuries, man. They gotta check the water.
Takeru Fuji.
Yeah,
Haku
it's
no
like the
Fuji,
same story.
Nishiki Fuji. You have some people.
Teruno Fuji.
Now, Midori Fuji and Atami Fuji and Yoshino Fuji are okay. So it's like it's 50-50 split.
Yeah.
Some people are good. Some people
if you have that many guys in your stable.
Yeah, it's true.
So.
Yeah, and again, look at them.
The Koto Shoho, Koto Sakura stable's kind of sad too.
Yeah, they're a bit beat up. Koto Ueho's back up in the top division.
Is this
Koto Shoho's younger brother.
Yeah, but is this the first time?
Second time.
That's what I thought.
He showed up once and they threw him out.
That's what I thought. I was having a memory lapse as to whether we'd seen him up here or not.
Yeah. Tamawashi or Gonoyama. Oh, we're looking at this. Hang on a minute. Oh, now everything's weird. No, I don't like that. No.
Yeah. I feel like it's unsettled.
Now we're no. Okay, hang on. No. Show me.
You gotta get it back, Joe.
Hang on. I'm pulling it back. There it is. All right. It's snapped in.
See, that's the anxiety I was talking about. That's what wakes me up in the morning.
All right, I have Goniyama, but would not all be shocked if they give it the nod to Tamawashi. I unconsciously gave it to Tamawashi because I'm disappointed in Goniyama. I'm an upset parent.
Yeah.
I'm sure guys like him and Takeru look at these uninjured dynamos with envy.
Oh, yeah. Can
going
you imagine? Like, just watching these dudes that are just in fantastic shape and you're always hurt. Speaking of which, it looks like Hoshiryu is not getting the surgery.
Really?
I mean, It doesn't. To me, it doesn't look like he's doing it unless he does like a surprise one after this tournament.
Maybe
the knockout tournament.
Yeah. What? Maybe he wants to be there for. He doesn't want Aonishiki to get the U show on a sit out.
Yeah. Maybe.
Or it could just be he's trying to just fight his way through it in the way that people do, which is the way that it was.
Well, I mean, the thing is, you get a surgery and it takes a long time to recover. You may not get back to the physical shape you were in. Like, think about all the building he'd have to do up after. So maybe he's like, you know what? This isn't bad enough yet. I'm going to wait till it's bad, and I got no choice. Which is probably always the wrong thing to do, but we all do the wrong thing all the time.
They all do the wrong thing all the time, particularly in that level of performance. All right. Tamawashi ahead of Goniyama to give the 7-8 a full demotion. What the popular opinion on Kimbozan? I have him at M15, but I'm highly considering moving him up a couple of ranks. Also have him at 15. Where do we put him? I put him at 15.
Is that what they said to do?
That's where people...
So you're just like...
Kimbozan is just a vibe check right now. People don't know where to put him.
Well, it's funny because Bob's got him at 15. Mitch has got... Like, you all just synergized mentally.
Yeah. Feel like... It seems like we all have him at 15 East, but feel like he's going to be 13 West anyways.
Isn't that how it goes?
Nice for them once we get to M10 or so. Have him at 15 West, but there's a part of me that wants to put him at like 13 East and doesn't really cause any over demotion for anyone else. You see the Oyakata matches at the Fuji TV tournament, Hokuto Fuji versus Aoyama and Koto Yuki versus Koto Echo.
I missed the Koto Yuki versus Koto Echo match, but I did see Hokuto Fuji versus Aoyama.
Asakoryu ahead of
John's
Aoyama.
two favorite guys that retired. It was like a heavenly match. I'm like, this is for John. Aoyama doesn't look like he missed much of a step, whereas Hokuto Fuji's like, yo, get me out of here.
Yeah,
man.
like when he was out there, like it was that tender on the legs kind of a walk.
Yeah,
I'm like,
he's not ready for.
he's back. Midori Fuji ahead of me Takumi Math.
He needs like a couple years of healing, and then he'll be like, yeah, let's get back out there again.
Yep. Yeah, there's a lot of mess in this right now. I just snapped things together. Koto Echo got yeeted into the crowd. Nice.
Well, what's funny is if Takakeisho ever goes in there, like little mini Takakeisho.
Oh, he's so tiny.
He's so tiny. Like, how can he ever do sumo
he
again?
can't do a sumo anymore.
He can't do his, but could he do sumo? Wouldn't it be funny if he went in and like threw somebody?
That's what he'd have to do.
Yeah, him and Midori Fuji should fight.
Basically.
I mean, think about this, right? Technically speaking, is he not now in better shape than he ever was? I mean, you can't come out of retirement, but maybe he'd be able to fight the small guys pretty good. It'd be a whole new life. I mean, he can't come back, but
he can't come back.
He could fight. I don't know.
Yotsu Takakeisho coming.
Hey, they'd be like, you look like a totally different guy. You can come in. You're 28. Yeah, come on in.
Yep. I think, let's see, Midori Fuji had been Takayumi. I think, I did that. Koto Echo, Big Takayumi under Kimbozan. Did that. Bottom of the Banzuke is looking solid. Switch Fuji Yoga and Koto Eho. Yes.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Takakeisho becomes Enho. That'd be interesting.
Hey, Takakeisho and Enho can fight each other if Enho finally makes a Jujurio and gets his Kabu. And then becomes a stable master, and then they fight in the stable master tournament.
I think it's next tournament for him. Let's see.
And I think, didn't he just miss out by one?
He missed. If he won the Yusho, I think he would have gotten it. Because he was 11. So, like, mathematically, you're not getting up into Jurio unless you win the Yusho.
So
he was
after
6-1.
After March, if he doesn't have some disaster befall him.
Yep. So basically, he's going to be like up here within striking distance, which means that like if he gets 5 wins or 6 wins, he's in. But for January, it came down to the last match, and if he'd won the last match, he would have Yusho'd, he would have been in Jurio, and he didn't.
It's hard. How much longer can the dude fight?
At least 2 more tournaments, because he needs the one tournament,
and then he's got to actually fight,
and then he has to actually have to be in Jurio, and it's just gonna be at a point for a little while. He's sort of just like, I'm in here now, and so he's gonna give it the Jurio. He's gonna push as hard as he can, and then
be done.
Then he's out. All right, let's see. Takakeisho becomes Enho. Dang it, now Kimbo's on a 14 looks very possible. I think all three might struggle this Basho, but Fujiryoga has the best chance of having a good Basho by a wide margin. He still had a mullet last Basho.
Always a good
Takakeisho
sign.
versus Ishiura.
Yeah, I mean,
Could be. As long as Fujiryoga doesn't overthink his sumo, he's Kachikoshi. Yeah, he was. Oh no, Fujiseun was the guy who was benched, who then came back. So Fujiryoga is one of the new hotness.
yes, he's been talked about.
Yep.
Yeah, I don't know if his hair will grow long enough in time.
Asakura is young, ripped, and getting better at the ring smarts. Can't wait for the match ups with the bigger guns. Slow and steady rise ahead. He's starting to get his feet out from under him. It looks like he was struggling a little bit. M12 may be his career best. Not
I think
that
it
one.
is.
Get it up. Where are you? Staring too quickly.
I know he's at the bottom somewhere. 12, right?
There he is. No, he's moving to 12 from
he's moving
15.
to
There he
12.
is.
Okay.
Career best. 12. So he's going to match his career best. So when he was up here at 12, he got knocked back down.
And that's when he did a lot of henkas. So the question is, if he is doing a lot of henkas, it's not good for him. It's a sign that he might not be quite as strong.
There was some sidestepping and some lack of confidence in January, but there were also signs that like he was losing going forward.
Yeah.
Like you don't want him to lose, but the fact that he was sticking to his guns shows that he's settling in.
Right. Gonna take time.
Yep. Rooting for all Asas makes sense. Kotoeho is the one that's already debuted. The Fuji prefixes are coming. Fuji Tensei just got promoted to Juryo. Tensei means genius, high expectations. He's the first high schooler to get Makushita Tsukedashi.
I like this idea of Fuji Tensei. I haven't heard Tensei in a while in sumo circles. The genius versus the hard worker. Such a trope.
Yeah. There's a few people that are watch out for this guy kind of energy.
Oh, yeah. Well, isn't Fuji Ryoga one of them?
I believe so. Well.
It's always exciting when the new hotness comes because we have no idea because we don't check them out until they get here.
Yeah. Oh, hang on. I got to go to the Juryo. $10 Fuji Ryoga. Oh, yeah, him.
Yeah.
I wanted him in the top division because he's inheriting Takara Fuji's lack of neck.
Yes, you need this.
It's been lacking. There's been too many necks in the top division.
Neck.
Too much neck. It's exposed. Look at this. Where do you hit the neck?
It's not there. It just doesn't exist.
It's too He's too powerful. He has absorbed the neck into his body.
Will he be the next son that we need, like the Kaio son?
That'd be good.
Where is Kaio at this point? Like way out. Oh, okay. Well.
How did he do? I don't think he did. Oh, 9-6, yeah.
Oh,
when he fell out, then he had these back-to-back 6s and 9s. I was like, uh-oh. I was just like, no, he's not coming back.
He might make another run. You never know.
He'll be Juryo 6. He's in striking distance, but it's gonna be like May until he's back.
Yeah, we might get one last shot. He better put the yellow back on.
He needs the yellow belt. All right. Like his face. Hype for Toshino Fuji and Juryo.
There's too many Fujis.
That's another Fuji. Hang on a minute. Let's see. Oh, is he coming? Hang on. Maybe Makushita. Yeah, this guy. Oh, super serious. Oh, he was Seihakuho. Oh.
So there's okay.
Yeah, he is a. Hang on.
He actually kind of looks like Hakuho a little bit. Where is he from? Yeah, I was gonna say
he's Mongolian.
I was like, he looks Mongolian.
He's Mongolian. Let's see. Oh, dude's been here. This. He's not even been 2 years.
Oh, this is sad that he's not Seihakuho anymore. We can't talk.
There was a weird thing that they said, like if the Magaki or the Miyagino stable opens back up and they do that again and they absorb the people that originally their guys back, like they'd be allowed to change their names back.
Well, here's the thing: they can, like, as long as the stable master okays it, they can always.
Yeah, well,
The fact that Hakuho showed up to Terunofuji's hair cutting ceremony was interesting.
Yokozuna pride, Yokozuna respect. Like again, this is his day.
Yep.
This is his moment.
But
I
the
think
fact that he allowed him to come.
Terunofuji came to Hakuho's. I think
That's true.
It's again like this is
there's like this mutual like we need to be nice but cordial.
Yeah, well, it's also the Yokozuna club. Like it's a separate circle. Like they can.
Yeah. It's only 75 have ever existed.
And I suspect that they've had discussions about this.
Right. So
I know that they're not
friends.
They're not friends, but they're going to be business partners. And to Terunofuji's credit, it does seem that he's adapting to his new challenges.
Yeah. So you never. The point is, all of this talk is maybe they will change their names again. You never know. You are not stuck with your name forever.
Very excited to see more Asahi Fuji. Match 1 versus Tenchoyama. The Giant was an absolute burner. Nice seeing his gentle safety sumo with all the Jonokuchi Chiefs. January match 1, probably best Jonokuchi match of the decade. Whew, my. Wait till you get a good look of Kazuma's pick. Holy crap, it's not a friendly. Hang on, where's Kazuma? I'll look it up.
Why not?
Is he... All right, hang on, no worries.
Help us out here. What's his
rank?
rank?
All right, he may be in Jurio.
I think he is in Jurio.
Let's check it.
Jurio is at least easier to look at.
Oh, there he is. Oh, yeah, this guy. Oh, I love this guy.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, look at it. Look at the shadow on the face.
There's a little bit of vibes of maybe Konishiki.
I like it. Newbies have to climb to Daisho and the Wakas for a proper test. Kaido needs that "You Are My Sunshine" Mawashi. It's true.
Yeah, he does. It's not the same without it.
Yeah, we're running this.
Once again, like I appreciate what you're saying, but this is just a hobby for us, and this is just coming and chilling. This is not going to be the highest quality, which is why we don't put out like, the kind of videos that get thousands of views. Like we're just chilling.
Yeah. If our levels are too high, just say they're too high. If our levels are too low, say that they're too low.
We're recording at 9 p.m. Like what is it? Almost 10:30 p.m.
Oh, hang on. It's 10:07.
10:07 p.m. We can barely get this stuff in.
Yeah.
So
we can make it louder. We can make it softer. We can't change our microphones. We can't change our setup.
It'll never be much greater than
No,
this.
we don't have production value.
No. And we're not going to monetize anything and, free fun.
Yeah. Unless Hiro Morita calls us.
then we might change our mind.
Maybe
if we get an invite to Japan, I'll think about it.
Our morals are absolutely expendable.
Yeah, if we get the right phone call, then we'll put some effort into this thing.
Yes. So we have Job Coochie is now a term. Cosmo looks like an absolute villain. I agree. Love Cosmo. I'm rooting for him now. Screw it. I'm moving Kimbo's on that I'm submitting, so I can't continue to overthink. Sometimes this is the hand in your test before you change your answers.
Right. It's like if you spend too much time on it, you're gonna change your answer and you're gonna regret it.
Should have changed his name to say Terunofuji misses opportunity.
Oh yeah, that would be awesome.
Oh, that's hilarious. I always submit 10 minutes before the deadline. Ooh, and hold on to the last second.
That's a lot of pressure, man.
Yeah. Cosmo and Tochinofuji have the aura. We, the people, need these characters in the top division.
I agree.
We
need some aura. Like, we need the very distinct presence.
We're getting some of it. Also, like when your badasses are... Oh, this is Cheerio. I will say, like, the Terunofuji effect... Onosato's sort of there.
He's too much of like a friendly giant for me.
Imagine Onosato with a Hoshoryu stare.
Amazing.
That's Terunofuji though. that is what he had.
Terunofuji is scary anytime you look at him.
You just look at him, you're just like, he can kill me.
Yeah, and he probably wants to kill me.
Some people, yeah.
But you know what? Maybe he actually is very nice.
Yeah. All right, we're I don't think Hakuho's beef had all that much to do with Terunofuji unless it was a JSA. There was, so I think, no, they did get together. There was some amount of like camaraderie going on.
Some sort of talk.
Yeah, it's likely very complex.
as these types of relationships tend to be.
Top division used to have characters, not just Rikishi characters. Shodai's still in the top division, guys.
Right, don't forget Shodai. He's one of the last ones.
But
we don't have our Ichi Nojo anymore.
No.
Aoyama was a character.
Yeah,
our Chios. We don't have our Chios.
We're a little homogenized. We have good sumo, but now we need the characters. Like Gonoyama was getting there, and then he just became bland.
Yeah.
He got watered down. Yeah. I will acknowledge this criticism of the we need stronger personas.
We do.
But like we have stronger personas, we need them
to rise.
We need them to rise. Also, we need the diversity.
Well, I feel like Onosato does have a character, but it's different than he might think.
Yeah. He'll I think if once he gets sharp.
What's that guy in the Ghostbusters? This is the Stay Puft Man.
Stay Puft Marshmallow Man?
That's who Onosato...
A little bit.
That's who Onosato reminds me of.
Like the angry one, not the happy one. Like the eyebrows down.
I even think of the happy one.
Okay. I
hate to say that because I know he wants to be big, tough Yokozuna, but it's not what I see when I see Onosato. And then you see Hoshoryu's Vegeta.
Yeah. Well, which
means he's going to get slammed, destroyed, beat down to the ground, but he'll get back up.
Get back up. I think Onosato's attendant needs to like palm slap him right before he goes out, just to get the fierceness at him. Think about it.
It's like, just beat me up a little bit.
Yeah. All right. Oh, we've been rambling a bit.
That's what we do.
I looked into the numbers within the era of sumo. The end of the standing Tachiai was in 84, so sumo with the rules we know today is about a 40-year period. Kazuma came with dramatic shadowing installed. It's true. There have been 7 Dai Yokozuna within that time frame, so at least within the context of his time, Taro is top 10. If
you look at just the fact that he went first of all, he made it to Ozeki, drops all the way down to the bottom, fights his way back up with significant health issues, hits Ozeki again, and then just jumps right up to Yokozuna immediately and wins 10 Yusho.
Such a badass.
When he has physically, he shouldn't even be able to do it. So, I mean...
He's one of the best.
He's one of the best.
He is one of the best.
Yeah. Not many people could do what he did. They would have quit long before.
Maybe a field trip referencing
our trip to Japan.
Yeah,
yes.
Maybe.
Oh, I would love it.
The next best after them would be Haramafuji and Hokuto Umi, but then the 10th most accomplished is actually Kakuryu at 6.
Interesting.
Silly.
Kakuryu was kind of quiet about it because he was always competing with Hakuho, but it always felt like he was in it.
Oh yeah, Kakuryu was always a presence. I
always thought like, is Kakuryu going to take it or Hakuho, even though it was usually Hakuho.
Yeah. Silly o'clock and the 21st coffee of the day is now sending me to sleep. Thanks, Sumo fans. Thank you, WJ.
You're the best. Not us. You.
Onosato Ranoniski will change that soon when it comes to most accomplished. Give him 5 years.
Yeah, 5 years. It might change a lot.
Yeah. Looking forward to a new kind of March Madness Sumo Tori style.
Yeah,
agree.
Let's do it.
Shout out to WJ. I've done one up based on a heavy weighting bias at the top of the Banzuke, but there are so many people that need to be under demoted regardless of method. Yes, we're getting. Oh, we should go back. What we were supposed to be doing.
Get back to work.
Nah, never. I'm gonna be hosting a watch party for days 1 and 2. I'm actually making a little presentation to my friends. We got the recruit man.
I love it.
That is holy work.
That is
sacred duties.
You know what? Every time I try to recruit people, they just shoot me down.
It's so much work to try to get people on board this.
I guess I just don't have the right kind of friends. I'm gonna have to rethink some of my friendships.
Yeah, sometimes it's good to get the early warning signs out of the way.
Yeah, it's like, you don't like sumo. Huh?
What else is wrong with you?
Let me do some investigation.
Yeah.
Oh, we've been friends for 25 years. I don't think so.
Nah, time's up.
Time's up, baby.
Agreeing with Phil Bard. Aoyama has more character and one of his massive you-know-what than other Rikishi.
Yes.
All right. Who should I include? Top 3 RPs. Tamawashi, Takayasu, Ura, or Shuins, of course. It's getting like a nice spread for, I need to get you into sumo. I'm going to get the hooks in as deep and as fast as I can.
Got it.
Oshoryu, Aoniski, Waka, Hakano Fuji, Atami Fuji, Shodai. That's good. Teru's retirement haircut looking very nice.
I always think Oshoryu actually is somebody to include.
It is.
He has a lot of theatrics.
He's intense.
He might do one of those stare downs. You never know what kind of move.
Shodai was Ozeki at one point. I think Shodai would also prefer if people forget that.
Yeah, he doesn't want to remember it. He doesn't want his wife to remember it either.
No Onosato. Shodai was Ozeki for as long as Takayasu was. Very strange when you think about it.
In the time that Shodai was Ozeki, like just pretty much the very beginning, it made sense. And then it stopped making sense.
Let's pull this up. Hang
like
on.
I said, it actually felt like it really did feel like Shodai didn't want to do it anymore. Like he was like, "Oh, this is too much pressure. I don't want this."
Let's look at let's spin the clock back.
Back to a time.
All right, so
far
here we go.
Away.
So here we go. The end of September, he accidentally his ways in. So he had a
Man, a lot happened in 2020.
yeah. So here he becomes Ozeki. Immediately Katoban with an injury. 11-4. Okay, pretty good. Katoban. Okay. 9-6. All right, he cleared Katoban. 8-7. 8-7. 9-6. Not good numbers. And in this stuff, like he's doing his hot cold sumo that he's doing now, but like when he's hot, he's fiery.
Right. He was just so much more dominant when he was
he was Ozeki, and then when he's cold, he was still usually there. And yeah, now comes the Katoban shuffle. So it's that. So he extended his Ozeki life, because what would happen is on week 2,
he'd just come alive.
If you like, here we go. He's 1-4 on Katoban right here, and he's just like, damn it, and he wakes up. And then up back to it, and now then he just falls apart from there.
And then he was probably just like, I don't want this.
Yep. There was always that moment in week 2 when Shodai would have like 6-7 losses that his sumo would go up because the pressure just built. He's just like, I can't lose anymore. He wasn't there.
Yeah.
That's the way it was for him.
Some people are just not built for it.
All right, let's see. Ozeki is as long as Takayasu is too. Gotta mention Shodai. Onosato hasn't deserved his own slide yet.
It's rough.
Imagine saying that to the sumo community a year ago. They would eat you alive.
Well, right
How
now,
the tides have turned.
Like I said, they would. Did I not
You
predict?
did. Which, of course. Because remember, when Onosato was coming, she's like, he's the next Hakuho. He's the greatest thing ever.
Now they're already like, get out of here, piece of trash.
Yesterday's news. Oh, now Nishiki's
going to be the greatest
He's
ever.
the next Hakuho. No, this time we mean it.
They'll cut him down just as quickly. Although... it's going to be harder for him.
It is.
He's an international superstar.
There is a different energy with Aonishiki. I think it will be interesting to see when he finally does get that loss or pull. At this point, it'll be a pullout.
Yeah, I think he will still have such a strong fan base.
That's what for me, that will be the tell.
Yeah.
Because like if you also think back to the Undertaker hype for Takeru Fuji when he came up. Everybody was so over him. To be fair, he earned it by breaking an over 100-year record, and he is a total badass. I hope he comes back. Stop being injured, please. But like it was like people were on that train, and then people jumped right off the train.
They're like, "Oh, this train's going into the ocean. Goodbye."
He falls into Nigeria, everybody's gone.
That's why I got to be loyal. I had many years of Takakeisho suffering. I never abandoned him. I still will not.
Where the hell are we? I'm scrolling up in the chat, guys.
We're not usually caught up as much as we were tonight.
To be fair, yes.
So we're doing pretty good.
Yeah, we made it an hour. Chiyoshima, the king of Henkei, may a lower card guy, but he's a character. Chiyoshima is good. Abi is the character right now. He's carrying it.
He's carrying it for everybody.
My current obsession, Cult of the Lamb. They came out with new DLC, Woolhaven. So yeah, Cult of the Lamb is like an addiction for me.
Really?
It combines a lot of things that I enjoy. In one game, in one thing. I played it like into the ground, and then I walked away, and then I think last year I played it into the ground again.
Oh, wow. Okay.
And then I walked away, and then last week 2 weeks ago they came out with DLC, so it was new. I was like, I'm back to I'm back to crumpling it into the ground. Like I'm looking at this, I'm just like, no, there's something that's like a useless grind. I'm gonna do it anyway because I can't stop.
Oh wow.
But yeah, it is definitely a game that speaks speaks to me.
you're-
So that's my current obsession. Fuji no Kao, I definitely put that on the slides. Maria, you just have to invite them to a mystery movie. Just don't tell them what you're going to be watching. Of course, to watch whatever you want.
That's a great idea.
Asakoryu, Asakoryu has the body, but not the energy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's kind of like muscle man.
He's like he
He's
if he
not
gets
explosive with it, but he's strong.
if he gets a swagger,
yeah,
he
needs
turns into a
swagger.
character overnight.
He
Also,
has
keep it-
character potential.
I would say Asakoryu in general. I think potential defines him.
He's got some Teruyoshi-esque.
There is some. I think it is one of those things that like maybe it never happens, but boy, do I want Asakoryu to really make it happen.
Yeah, you're right. If he gets the walk.
If he gets the walk, he gets like a good no sell going.
Mm-hmm.
He doesn't need to do much.
No, he's
had-
already kind of got that going.
Well, the thing like it's like he has everything he needs. He just
put it all together.
just put it all together. I'm with this. Keep an eye on Asakoryu.
Remember this prediction.
If you get the Takakeisho eyebrow going.
Oh. Everybody misses the Takakeisho eyebrow. I miss it. It's not something everyone can do. I can't do it. Like, you have to actually have certain... Oh, you can do it.
I have to contort my face a little bit.
Yeah, it's not quite...
I was a fan of The Rock growing up, so I was the people's
So you
eyebrow.
were trying it.
Oops. Yes.
The most electrifying man in sports entertainment history.
Yeah, him, Mankind, Triple H.
You know what's funny about this? So the WWE Vault got suggested to me on our 42 Opinion Sumo thing. I've just been watching marathons of that era of wrestling, like literally for days now. So I guess that's my current obsession. So like I was just watching like Undertaker, Mankind, Buried Alive matches.
Oh man.
It even goes back a little bit. So we had some Brett and Shawn fights but like Mankind and Kane's debut, oh my goodness, where he rips the cage off the door. Do you remember that?
It might have been like a little bit before.
Okay,
I got
so
in.
The big story is like Shawn Michaels and the Undertaker are fighting in an enclosed cage, and Paul Bearer's been saying for like months, "Your brother survived the fire," and all this crazy stuff. So here comes Kane. This is his debut. It was the craziest debut you could ever have. He walks down, he rips the door off the cage, comes in, and the Undertaker sells it so well. Like, oh, you're alive. It's just, you gotta see it. It's classic.
Hang on.
It's so classic.
I don't know where my phone is. I think it's in my jacket.
Here,
Text me.
I will text
Text
it
me.
to you.
Thank you.
I
You saved
literally
me.
was watching it today. I'm like, ooh, that's prime
I may
cinema.
have to. That may be a rabbit hole.
So yeah, the WWE Vault.
Oh, yeah,
It's
Kane's
got me.
debut. Just Kane's debut.
Kane's debut, but then there was like a 4-man tag or something, and like it was Stone Cold and the Undertaker versus Kane and Mankind, and just the characters were out of this world.
It was a good time to be in it. All right. It's my sleepover, so I choose the movie.
Well, apparently it's gonna be Sumo and the WWE
Hey.
Vault.
Hey. Maybe you do one to get them into the other. I've submitted now, so I can't accidentally screw it up. All right. Mitch's pencils down. Mitorio doing the wife and family reveal at the retirement shocked me. Nobody ever asked. Was it just like, I think I remember this. Mitorio apparently has a family the whole time. And I don't know what this is a trend about.
Mm-hmm.
About sumo wrestlers having families and not
just not saying anything.
Like
they need to be a secret.
I don't understand it. I
There's
feel like there's something.
It's not an accident. Like it's a thing that like they may even just do just to do. Maybe it's like so they don't get celebrity on them though.
Maybe also like there are some people like they'll just announce their wedding, and they'll be like
I'm getting married next week.
I know, just like well, I sort of understand the. Oh, we're getting married, and you're just like, oh, who is this? You're just like, who I'm getting married to. It's just like, obviously you weren't there for them. Like you weren't there for the first date. You don't need these people. You don't. That's not a level of involvement that you're ever gonna get. You don't even get that for like celebrities, like Hollywood celebrities. You're just like you just find out they're married. Just like, oh, okay.
I guess it's because the sumo wrestlers feel like we know them more because it just.
I
don't know.
I wonder, like culturally, like I'm wondering, like outside of sumo, do you just like find out somebody got married 2 years ago and they never told anybody? Like,
I don't know. That's never happened to me.
This is a mystery. Like, I wonder.
Is texted. You are gonna
Thank
love
you.
it.
Thank you. Jujutsu Kaisen be airing in March.
So I feel like I need to start watching that because everyone talks about it. But
It's definitely riding the hype wave. I've heard about it too.
okay, so you haven't seen it either.
No.
Okay. You know how I am. I just finished My Hero, and now
Oh my
I'm like,
goodness.
oh jeez.
Sorry, guys.
We're gonna be here all night.
Hang
It's
on.
okay.
All right, we'll focus in on this. All right, so Jujutsu Kaisen is definitely on the watch.
Put it on the
Let me
docket.
know. Fortunately, my sister to watch Uma Musume, my mystery movie play is working so far. Nice. In complete fairness, I also forgot that Mitaki moves Ozeki for like 5 minutes.
In the moment, it made sense, but it was
I
a
still-
short moment.
I still remember him as a really good Sekiwake.
Yeah, he was the Dai show of that time.
Jujutsu Kaisen is one of those animes I'm so into, but the anime season ended, so I forgot about it. I
That
love
happens
Blue
too.
Exorcist.
I've heard of Blue Exorcist, but I have I've never even seen like a clip for it.
There's a direct correlation between Shodai performance and Jujutsu Kaisen airing.
We really should look into that.
Interesting. The external factor that we always mention,
There are,
but we never check.
That's right.
That's right, my boy. Blue Exorcist is carrying the Adult Swim anime block on its back. Man.
There's so many. I should be writing this down too.
Write it down. Write it down. Sumo Stew did a whole video on it. Man, I haven't checked in on Sumo Stew in a while.
Yeah, well, she's been gone for a little while.
She moved actually over to Japan, living the life.
Yeah.
God bless.
Actually getting to experience.
Ain't no way Blue Exorcist is on Adult Swim. Apparently, Undertaker hype got buried. Pun intended. Yeah. Takakeisho's protege when the Juryo Yusho should be Juryo 3 or so. Ooh, I didn't read.
Oh yeah.
let's
That's
look.
my new excitement.
Let's see.
Is it Wakanosho? Is he on your list?
Right here
Oh god.
is Juryo.
That's right. He won, but he's too far down.
Nakagawa.
Oh
look at
my
that.
goodness, I'm
He's
excited.
All right. He could be in May.
I know.
Let's keep an eye out.
Throw a party for Wakanosho.
All right. I'll have a slide just for small squad. For me, Cult of the Lamb is all right, but I don't feel the base building or roguelike dungeons are good enough to really work without the other half. That's why you're on a short timer. They do have games that like it's roguelike but with base building or base building but with roguelike. But typically they're typically imbalanced. Like it feels like, oh, we're doing more of this and not enough of that.
Okay.
Cult of the Lamb does feel 50-50. Because if you really like base building, like eventually you're going to run out of stuff and you got to go get the stuff. So that gets you into the roguelike. And if you do the roguelike for too long, then basically your base is going to fall apart without you.
So you're forced back and forth.
You're forced back and forth a little bit. The X factor for me in Cult of the Lamb is that it has that like sort of childy cartoonish look, but it's like really dark.
Mm-hmm.
Though with the DLC they don't even they've thrown the pretense out entirely.
Okay.
It is just
DLCs
warped.
are always.
It is warped and twisted, and that speaks to me as well. But in any case, yeah, like I can understand that it can be schizophrenic at sometimes, and the timer does sort of put a pressure on you, and
well, that's like old school games.
yeah. I was talking with a friend of mine about Majora's Mask actually, and about how the timer is such a deal breaker for some people.
Really?
We
We grew up with timers.
Yeah, well, yes, but the idea that like if somebody's like it's Zelda, but you're under time pressure the entire time.
Okay, I mean, I guess those two things don't mix.
Yeah, I mean, the more I talk to my friend about it, the more I actually want to go play Majora's Mask, but
That's a different topic.
It's a different topic. But yeah, so the time pressure in Cult of the Lamb, I could see that sort of being a detractor to some people. Takakeisho had a special kind of chutzpah.
He'll always be in a class of his own.
I know nothing about Toki Hayate. I have no opinions on him. He's making a name for himself. He's now
slowly saying, "Look at me."
Yeah, he has presented himself as I've got to keep covering the Banzuke thing.
I know, right?
Takakeisho had a sad quote about Toki Hayate about them being the same age Tokachi's career is going up.
Oh, don't tell me sad quotes
Rough
like
day.
that. Oh.
Takakeisho cared more than anyone else about embodying that traditional idea of what it means to be a Rikishi. Dude was stone-faced always.
He's probably struggling a little bit. I mean, he's 28. He should still be out there.
Well, he's pivoted over to his new career.
I think what happened was everyone talks about how thin he's gotten. I think he really just committed to my sumo life is over.
Yeah.
I'm going to dramatically take the steps I need to move on. That's the kind of guy he is. He's focused.
He took that same focus he was on staying Ozeki, and he just pushed it towards being a coach.
Right. And then he kind of has to like push all thoughts and feelings aside while he's focused. But
I think there's a finality to it. Like whenever, now part of this is the culture.
Like in American sports, you can come back.
You can always come back. Yeah, you can Tom Brady it.
Yeah, you could come back 20 times, but in sumo,
you're done.
That's it.
And then you have the haircutting ceremony, and then you start your new career, and it is a shift.
He'll need therapy someday.
Maybe.
Or he probably won't get it, but like he'll have times where he needs someone to talk to, or someone to beat up.
Maybe.
Yeah, I'm gonna go out and teach my youngins in the stable.
Keep an eye on Daisho when he retires.
Yeah, they're gonna have fun.
They're gonna have a lot of fun. They're probably already having fun, but
Yeah.
Sumo in a movie is my go-to pickup line. Helps.
Sweet.
M8 down is the same as yours, except I flipped the 2 at M16. You don't. So, Asahakuryu is. That's a good question, actually. I remember from doing this in the past that if you're coming up from Juryo, you can't pass somebody in the top division who has Kazakachi Koshi.
That's what I hear.
Allegedly. But we'll keep an eye on this. Maybe answered later down in the comments. M2 to M7 is a range that people have to play Mind Reader to get straight. Yeah, it's sure true. Idols don't share why they have boyfriends. Same thing. Yep.
True. I think it's a celebrity thing.
Who do you think has a secret failure? I feel like Abi's married. I think Abi does.
I've never heard him talk about a family.
That's true.
But I could think that Abi is the one with the secret family.
Played a sumo video game and had an in-game event for when you get married. So I think it has some cultural significance. I know that in general, people in Japan, they want you to get married and have family because the birth rate's declining, and
there's that, but there's also like the sumo wrestlers themselves represent some higher things.
True.
So like you need to pass, like if you don't have kids, who's going to come into sumo kind of thing. So like it's like
a family business
in a way. It's like a king has to have a prince or a princess or whatever, So it's got a little bit of that to it, I think.
Privilege you only have a sekitori, so sumo fiction with romance will use it as external romantic stakes.
I think it would be very funny if somebody made a sumo romance anime. That would be hilarious.
Maybe. Blue Exorcist is a shonen anime where the son of Satan becomes an exorcist that hunts demons because he wants to kill Satan.
Oh my goodness.
That's a pretty strong
dark.
pitch. That's a strong pitch. Have you ever played Spelunky? I have not played Spelunky.
Never even heard of it.
Diet Kakakeisho is also slowly moving up to Banzuke.
Oh no.
Okay, yeah, that's true. Cult of the Lamb does get it pretty close to 50-50. Yeah. 2 weeks to Banzuke.
Yeah, we always do it 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Because it's due a week before the Banzuke.
Yeah. Cute graphics on an otherwise messed up game is an indie game tradition. I like it too. At least if you don't include focus room trend chasing slap like all the way to 5-9. Yeah. I will admit that there's a lot of indie games that sort of just like that's the thing they do.
Mm-hmm.
There are some games that's like that's all they have going for them.
Right.
It's just like, look, we're a child fairy tale, but we're dark. And I'm like, have you guys read the Brothers Grimm?
Right. You're kind of making your own thing up here.
Yeah.
It's not that good.
Yeah. But there's right ways to do it. There's wrong ways to do it. I am a sucker for those things, so I may forgive games that aren't as good. I think Limbo was a game that I played through it. I'm just like, oh, we're just being dark. But then I played it anyway. I didn't care. 2 weeks man, cute. Yep, learning about the Banzuke. What is it? You can measure from when the tournament starts, when the Banzuke is announced, 2 weeks from the
2 weeks before the tournament.
So we're a month out from the tournament.
Yeah.
So it's 2 weeks to Banzuke and then 2 weeks after that for the tournament. There are exceptions to that rule with 8-7s, but to put Fiji any higher, you have to over-demote someone, so I won't. Abi's married, I'm pretty sure. Interesting.
Where do we find this kind of information? Probably Sumo Reddit, which no one should go to ever.
Well, apparently. Having my students reach Hans Christian Andersen and Brothers Grimm for literature next year. Nice.
Very good.
Old school. 2 Mondays before the tournament is the Banzuke release.
Okay.
Limbo is the one where you can skip the entire game in the first 5 minutes. I think Limbo is the one you're just it's all black and white. It's spooky. You're like a kid in the forest. You gotta go right in platforming and stuff like that. I think it was called Limbo. It's been a little while, but it's sort of. I look at this and it's like, huh, okay. And then it kept, and then there were a lot of games. To the chat's point, indie games that like had similar. It's like, oh, we're just a kid lost in a dark place.
Right. They're like, how do we get people to buy it?
Yeah.
It's all about how it looks and just slap an idea on it after the fact.
Yeah, it's also like for 2D games, like if you're making a game and there's like 5 people total, that kind of like you're not gonna do AAA super graphics like you physically can't.
You got to do the best that you can with it. Yeah.
Limbo is an older gen indie game, so I'll give it a pass. You're 100% right. Yeah, it is. I would say it's before the saturation point hit, so it got in the door. As far as I know,
Mitch's point, and I'm remembering
married with
now.
one child. That was part of weirdness of him having to move back into the stable. And
That's
right.
Right. I forgot all about that. That's right. I'm like, he's married and they're making a move back into the stable. That's right. Okay.
The things we forget.
It's a lot to remember.
Is Undertale another kid lost in a dark place story? Yes. It is much more. Well, yes. Actually, never mind. I'm just going to say yes. And then there's complexities to Undertale that it is, I would say, mostly lighthearted, comical, happy stuff. There's the hats and tall grass as a start that lets you finish the game immediately. Watch the video of that ending, but played it through normally. There's really no one remember that game. Like, yeah, I forgot about that part of the story. We all forgot about that part.
We all forgot about that.
We did. Because, well, at this point, we just remember, we remember him handing the retirement papers in and then not accepting it. And then there was that weird drama. Because that was also, because him and Asano had the knockdown.
Yep.
Knockdown, where they got demoted and then they both just bounced back up because they had no business being Makushita for any reason.
Right. It just was like kind of a silly thing.
It was a silly thing. And also,
there was like a coach that got kicked out during that time, too.
The only thing I know about Undertale is a Stronger Than You parody all those years ago. It's at this point, Undertale is actually an older game.
Yeah, I was gonna say that'll age you.
Yeah, maybe getting at 10 years. I have an Undertale tattoo right here.
Oh, look at that.
It was not just for Undertale, the people I played Undertale with mostly, but that's neither here nor there. But yeah, that was a really fun game back in the day. And then Deltarune happened, and that's also a completely different story. But it's good. Undertale's good if you end up playing it. It's also like, because it's one of those games that just like saturated the collective unconscious, like trying to play it clean is a little weird. But you could probably look up on it. Like when it was out, it was all over the damn place.
It was a different story.
It was a different story back then. All right, I think we caught up the chat.
Back in my day.
I think if we missed a message, give a holler. I think we were pretty good about it, but we had to do some scrolling and stuff like that.
But see, like, we're doing good.
Or call back up. Thank you for your patience. Watch Cinderella Grey.
Oh yeah, I still have to. Yeah, I said I was gonna watch Furin, and I still haven't. See, here's the problem, right? I start missing old animes, and then as soon as I start watching it, I have to watch the whole thing. And so I haven't finished Kenichi yet, but I am at the end. But it's interesting because when I first watched Kenichi, I wasn't doing karate. So
it must be a completely different show for you now.
It's a completely different show to me now.
Oh, yeah.
The things I am noticing, the things that make me laugh, and the things that make me go, oh, yeah, I guess yeah, that's actually a thing. I could never do that before. So, like, my mind is just expanded watching Kenichi now. And some of the jokes are way funnier to me now than they were back then because I had no idea.
Now you're in it.
Yeah, but, like, even some of the moves, I'm like, interesting. I wonder if you could actually try that and if that would actually work. And then some are actual things like Sanshin. I was like, wow, they did Sanshin. I didn't realize this. So anyway, I started geeking out, and so I lost all my new animes.
I mean, you got to go back to the old stuff.
Old stuff is just, it's in your heart. The old stuff never leaves your heart.
Keeps the fire burning.
Yeah, Kenichi's one of my favorites, like, at the time, of newer animes I had watched. because I did the whole fan sub for that one. You know, so I was watching it long before it actually went on to proper channels, and now I own it and I watch it on Crunchyroll. Insane that I would do both, but whatever.
There's something about having it. You can wake up one day and Crunchyroll's just like, oh no, sorry.
Yeah, especially something like Kenichi. That's definitely a title they'd say, okay, we're not going to show that.
The license expired. Sorry, guys.
Yeah, so any anime I really like, I own.
Undertale is most defined by being meta, which is what I don't like about it. I love the whole shooter mini game. The meta thing is its own conversation, particularly because then it started a trend where everybody tried to be meta. But the thing, Undertale can make it work because they legitimately thought everything through. The combat is fun. The dodging stuff, and sort of the way you have to think about things in that game are pretty good. I have to look, but wasn't it Tokitsukaze Oyakata that got kicked out for breaking code? But somebody got kicked out.
Yeah.
Takasaga Oyakata was kicked out for breaking code. I don't know about Tokitsukaze. Fullmetal Alchemist author has another manga. It's getting an anime.
Interesting.
That is interesting. You all know, have it playing inside.
What's funny is I still really like Fullmetal Alchemist, the first part, better than Brotherhood in terms of the music, the characters, and how they fleshed out certain things. It went way too quick in Brotherhood, but obviously Brotherhood has the better ending because it was the actual ending. So if you could just put the two of them together, or when they make a sequel or a remake, not a sequel, when they make a remake, can you put more effort into the music? My goodness, I'm tired of these generic, like, violins for 5 minutes. They had quirky, cool music in Fullmetal Alchemist, the first one. Same with Fruits Basket. It kills me. I can't watch any of the remakes because the music, maybe there's effort put into it, but it's, like, too safe. They won't do, like, the strange stuff. Think about the Trigun soundtrack.
How was the remake to that?
To
Trigun. How's the music?
So, like, in theory, it's good, but, like, it doesn't have the character. It's missing the character of the original. So, like, while some of the storylines are better and they flesh things out, it's just, like, the character is gone. I can't do it. It
needs the rough edges.
It needs the rough edges.
Okay.
There was something about that period of time where people tried things and maybe it didn't work. But maybe it was just weird enough to work. And now everybody does things safe. And the soundtracks of today stink.
A lot of it is samey.
Yeah.
I was this close to pulling the trigger. I'm like, I'll give the Trigun another look, because I watched the OG with a friend of mine, and so like when I heard the remake was coming out, I'm just like, too soon.
Yeah.
But it was like last weekend. I was just like, I wonder if I should.
Maybe you won't feel the way I do, but I am pretty picky.
I got things to watch. I'm going through Daima right now, Dragon Ball Daima.
Oh yes. Now they did a decent job of like giving you the old feel of Dragon Ball.
There's a lot of budget on that move.
They did one thing, and I'm not gonna say what it is because the spoiler. Where I'm like, really, did you have to do that? And I'm sure you can guess who it affects.
Naturally.
It's always the same.
It's always the same guy. Yeah.
They have a sick sense of humor, those guys.
Yeah, we'll have to talk about it when we're done. We're in the second Demon World, so you know where we are.
Oh, yep.
We just got there. Kenichi's getting a sequel manga, apparently.
Which I was thinking to myself as I was heading towards the end, they had more story to tell, so that's exciting. Kenichi really ended, had a definitive ending, but there's so much more they could talk about. And I'm like, they need to make more of this show. Like, the masters in that show are so awesome. We need more masters.
More masters.
Yeah, like, he goes off with Kensei and, meets his brother and all that stuff. Let's learn more about the elders past. Let's learn more about Sakaki Sensei. Like, they all have stories. We only got one story.
Well, everything was through the lens of Kenichi. Like,
exactly.
It was the master disciple. Like, and that was the whole anime. And there was just so much around him going on.
Right. It's like I always wanted just a little bit more about the masters. Shigure, I mean, my goodness, she's just...
Oh, yeah.
Anyway.
Undertale does it well. Yeah. The whole meta thing, it is definitely, if you don't like it, then it's going to be an impossible sell.
Mm-hmm.
But as a game, I'd agree it's pretty good. So there are things about it you can ignore and then just enjoy the larger game. So Takasago had switched names to Nishikijima and planned to switch names to stay as Sanyo, but then had to retire after the compliance committee's investigation. He is now gone.
Oh, that's
rough.
sad.
Did it affect Vegeta? I'm pretty sure it's going to affect Vegeta.
Yeah.
I love Daima. Don't care what other people say.
Daima is a fun time.
We'll have to follow. We'll have to follow up here. Maybe next guest the Banzuke.
Yeah, you guys ask about Daima.
I will have watched it by then. I'll probably have I have a couple of opinions about it. Mostly good.
Okay.
Mostly good. There are a couple of things which is reinforcing my belief that Goku is the least interesting character in Dragon Ball, but
totally agree with that. Totally agree. Everyone's just finally turning around. Like in the heyday of Dragon Ball, Dragon Ball Goku was much more interesting.
Oh my god, yes.
In Dragon Ball Z, like the hype about Goku being the best. Now, 20 years later, everyone's like, Vegeta's kind of the better character.
Vegeta's
Piccolo
so
is
much better.
better. Like people are starting to understand what I knew from the beginning, and maybe they'll feel that way about Hoshoryu.
Yeah. Oh, was that the one where you want to fight, then time got reversed? That was Resurrection F. That was the second.
Yeah, that's a whole other
super movie.
Sting.
There'll be diamond discussions next time. Who's your favorite master in Kenichi?
Sakaki Sho, the karate master. So I liked him from the beginning. So that was like a sign that that's the martial art I was going to go into. I kept wanting more karate scenes. So I want to know his background story. I'm into it.
Toki Tsukaze Okada was also forced to retire after breaking COVID rules. Also, Toki Tsukaze before him was also kicked out of sumo for literally killing one of his wrestlers in the abuse scandal.
Yikes.
Current Toki Tsukaze is sweating in his boots.
Yeah, it's not a good line.
That's an elder stock that you have to handle with care.
That one's cursed.
It's a little cursed, a bit cursed.
There will be a Daima discussion next time. Okay, we'll have to do like a little report.
Yeah, I'll have a. I'm at the halfway point. There are a couple of things that I'm like, I'm gonna wait and see on this.
Right, you can't really make an opinion until you finish it.
Yeah,
it's not that long.
It's 20 episodes. So I'm halfway through it. I'm not going after it quick, but like by April, definitely will have finished it.
It's a nice little like. I just want to take a break. Let's just watch an episode of Daima.
Yeah,
it's not too serious.
Yeah. Cursed Kabuda. He also has to deal with Shodai next Toki Tsukase.
That would fit. That would totally fit. I mean, I didn't even think about that.
Shodai can revive the name. He'll make it anew.
Shodai needs to take the name.
I think at this point it feels
he has to do it.
Yep. He needs to do it for the greater good.
Yeah. I mean, it's just going to create the most perfect scenario for that name. I'd love to see what he'd be like as a Oyakata.
Yeah. Stable also has Shodai. Watch the weird but good anime Sanda. Main character is descended from Santa Claus. Sanda.
Oh boy, that does sound interesting but weird.
Goku was at his most interesting when he was comical, super bumpkin. He was progressively getting less interesting from the time skip on.
I think he was limited in what you could do with him. Like he worked as a kid. He worked as like a young fighter who had everything to prove, but now he's hit every height you can hit. He can only go down from here. I also equate Onosato to Goku, by the way.
There's a truth there.
Just super strong and just wins by being kind of goofy. I mean, some of Onosato's wins are goofy, all right?
Toki Tsukase Oyakata doesn't have a good track record of staying Toki Tsukase for long. Shodai's chances are looking good.
Oh my goodness.
Oh no. Still pretty good at least until you get to the Android saga. Yep.
Yeah, he was interesting.
Yeah. The Vegeta saga, solid. The Frieza arc, like
that's peak.
Because that the birth of Super Saiyan, like so incredibly awesome.
Right. And the whole like catalyst for it.
The catalyst, you're just like everything came together.
That was like that whole thing. Like it starts of course with Vegeta. Vegeta makes everything move forward. Because without that he doesn't come to that spot. And he doesn't feel that extra
Also great because Vegeta was just showing up punking everybody in the background and on Namek.
It's funny when he sits up and he just starts laughing. But anyway, yeah, Android Saga when Trunks comes to Goku before all hell breaks loose, and I mean that was a pretty cool moment. He's like, yeah, I could have beaten Frieza, but you got here before me, so that's cool. I could have been here in 5 minutes with instant transmission. Anyway.
Last one lasted long about as Hakuho was Yokozuna, so I mean there's always a chance. Huh. Okay.
Yeah, it'd be interesting to
Have
see.
you seen Dragon Ball GT?
I avoided GT because
I've heard
funny reasons, actually. Really funny reasons why I didn't watch GT. So
this is the mustache?
No, it's actually because Bruce Faulkner, the guy who did the music for the original Dragon Ball Z for America, I actually was like emailing him back and forth for years, talking to him about music and stuff. And one day he said to me, he's like, yeah, they're not going to let me do GT. And I'm like, I'm boycotting GT.
That makes sense, though. Solidarity.
So I literally boycotted GT because they wouldn't let Bruce's soundtrack be in it. And now if you go to YouTube, they have Bruce's soundtrack all over Super. Like, people have taken the soundtrack and put it in Super clips.
Yeah, interesting.
And you know what?
It's better.
It's better.
It's better.
It's better. I can't help it. That's how I feel.
Mantra remembers nothing about GT. Android 18 is a 10 out of 10. Android 18 is a solid character.
Yeah.
Android 18.
In every way.
Krillin has good taste.
Yeah. They had to give Krillin something.
Yeah.
They punked Krillin for years. So they gave him
hair, they gave him Android 18. I'm just like, Krillin, you're not allowed to complain anymore.
Yeah, you really just be a cop and let it be.
Yeah, you're fine. Exclusive insider scoop from Marita.
Yeah, you heard it from me first. Like, I knew about that long before GT even came out. And I was like, no, I will not stand for this. I will not watch GT. Of course, I don't care anymore, but I cared back then.
You cared back then.
Like, now it's like, whatever. More Maria lore drop. You never know on these streams.
Get the weird things coming out.
I've had a lot of, interesting conversations in my life. Because I'm not afraid to, like, reach out to somebody if I have a question. So another example is, the song The Best Is Yet to Come? It's from a video game. Oh, I can't think of the video game now. But the song is called The Best Is Yet to Come. And it's actually sung by an Irish singer. So I was doing a show, and I taught myself how to sing in Gaelic. Now, maybe not so great, but I wanted to bring video game music to the concert. I emailed the Irish singer, and she got back to me, and she answered all my questions about pronunciation. She said, send me a video after the thing. I sent her the video of me singing the song.
Good.
And she was like, you did pretty good.
Nice.
I'm not afraid to reach out.
Cred.
So there's second lore drop.
People say Z did Krillin dirty, but he's literally more respectable as a fighter. They did Yamcha dirty.
Yamcha got it the worst.
So Yamcha theoretically is living his best life, playing baseball against normies.
Right?
Like if you think about it, it's just like he's rich. He's just thrashing everybody around him. It doesn't have Bulma, but he can probably have anyone else he wants.
Right. He made the mistake of going for Bulma.
Because
if he went for somebody else, he would have never been dragged into all this other stuff.
Yeah. To be fair, in Dragon Ball, Yamcha was like this weird, like desert nomad, and definitely had the swagger for Bulma, but
Bulma likes the prince,
Yeah, well, he
never
missed
be a
his
prince.
window.
I can't do a sample now. I'd have to warm up. That is not an easy song.
Yeah,
and it's in Gaelic, so I can't even speak the words for you because I can't remember. But I'm gonna look it up right now to see what game it is. And then
Piccolo got outscaled. Pretty much anybody who's not a Saiyan got outscaled by the end.
Yeah, at the end it was like the Saiyan show.
And so it's just like, well, the only people who can even compete. You need to be Super Saiyan 2, and I need to be Super Saiyan God.
Right, and now you're fighting with the gods of destruction.
Tien low-key got done the dirtiest, but it was going to happen because he was. Well, you see me. Yeah, he was.
It's Metal Gear. Which Metal Gear was it?
Solid, probably.
The Best Is Yet to Come is the vocal song for Metal Gear Solid. So yes, look that song up. I sang that song on stage many, many, many times back when I was singing on stages. I don't do that anymore. But I actually reached out to, her name is Aoife. It's spelled Aoife, but it's Aoife. I reached out to Aoife to ask for pronunciation help. And I fumbled my way through it. But hey, the audience got exposed to Metal Gear Solid music, and that was the point.
Yeah. And they may not even known.
They had no idea. But they were like, wow, that's a cool song.
Nice song.
You know, so, I evangelize video game music.
Worst crime in Dragon Ball is Purah and Oolong not being main characters. Oolong had his moment.
Oolong had his moments.
He had his moments, yeah. He made a very important wish for underwear.
That's right. Tien low-key got done the dirtiest, but you knew it was going to happen because why he was a main character in the first place. The thing is that Tien at least still kind of kept his pride. Like, he still kind of... He carried himself with, like, some sort of dignity. So even when things didn't go right for him, I still felt like he was a badass.
Yeah, he was a rival to Goku before things got crazy.
Yeah.
Because he was from the rival school.
Mm-hmm.
And it was him and Chaozu at the time. And the first time they fought, he had the edge up.
Yep.
And he technically beat Goku in the fight. So like that thing was going on, and then that, along with a vast majority of storylines, got thrown out for Dragon Ball Z.
Right. Basically, they brought them all back just to be like cannon fodder.
Yeah.
Like, because Tien gets like killed in the first couple episodes.
I'm pretty sure they all go hang out at King Kai's place.
They've been going back and forth for a while. The rules of only getting Wish back once were definitely like slashed a million times. Well, we have these super special Dragon Balls.
I can only wish them back once.
The Namekian ones can wish you back as many times as you need.
Oh, now we fixed Shenron, and you can just do whatever you want. Oh, okay. Worst voice actor of Majin Buu died recently.
Oh, that's sad. Now I gotta look who that person.
Piccolo got off light. He was relevant until Buu showed up, and it became the Saiyan show.
Yeah, but Piccolo, even more so than Tien, continued to just carry himself in a way that's like, I don't care.
Yeah.
You know I'm awesome.
Yeah.
Whatever. I'll still fight you. I don't care.
And he was during the Buu saga, like he's yelling at Gotenks. Like he can get obliterated at any moment.
He's like the old school master at that point. Like he's like, I'll slap you around though, kids.
Come on, focus up. Big bad guy. It's Super Bo. It's right there. I was watching the abridged.
Oh, yeah.
They're doing Sailor Moon. I think I told you. Team Four Stars doing Sailor Moon abridged.
Yeah, I haven't checked that out yet. That's got to be something.
Olivia says hi. Hello. Yeah, it's good to see them doing stuff again. But yeah, they did a whole bunch of shorts for the Buu saga. I was watching that the other day, so it's sort of fresh in my mind. Piccolo was awesome as a bad guy too, screaming when he sealed Kami in the bottle and swallowed him.
I'll have to look at that later because there's multiple names listed.
Good old Dragon Ball.
Yeah, they just got these guys in.
Sailor Moon was a good time. Yeah, it's a bit of a slow burn as a watch today.
Yeah, it doesn't hold up the way that some shows did, but it's still good. You know, it was done well. But it's slower than you remembered. I remember when I watched it as a kid, like it felt like
you're just like, how many episodes until we get to the part that I remember?
Right, like I only remember these 6 parts, and it took a long time to get there.
Yeah.
But those parts were awesome. And you need the slow build because they mean something more. I learned that from Fullmetal Alchemist and Fullmetal Brotherhood. There's something very particular that I have in mind. It's not to spoil, but the way they handled a certain character was done much better in the first one than the second one.
Favorite Sailor Scout?
Favorite Sailor Scout? Sailor Moon. I'm one of those. I like main. I like main characters.
Can't be wrong.
I just thought she was awesome. Jupiter would be my second favorite. Hard, mean chick. I like those types, I guess.
I think we're caught up. I think everything's ready.
We're caught up with the chat.
We gotta look at this. I've not looked at this in like 45 minutes.
I know. This happens every time.
It does. I'm fine with it.
That's why the serious sumo people are like, why am I subscribed to this channel?
I don't know.
This is supposed to be the fun stream, guys. Come on.
Jupiter's cool. Ponytail Supreme.
This is true.
I'm gonna look at this. Like what
look
feels.
At it and do
I'm gonna look at what feels like for the first time.
Well, it's funny because Bob already submitted his.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Well, I think that there's a lot of things that once certain things locked into place, it was sort of well then this needs to be there and this needs to be there, and so it's just I feel like a few things solve themselves, but if not, Like there's about a third of this that I just threw things there and I didn't even look at what I was doing. I just
right.
sort of threw
So
it.
now you have to like see if they make sense.
So now I have to see if they make sense. And I think the chat sort of corrected some of the things that were more.
Well, they'd be yelling at you.
Well, they do to their credit.
Right, and
they call it
since
out.
they started talking about anime,
Yeah,
that's
well,
how we knew we were okay.
Yeah. Well, sometimes like when we fall behind the chat and when the conversation goes, they just wait for us to circle back around.
And then they say, "Okay, now
all right, now we go back to
talk about Sumo again."
Both Full Metal Alchemist anime are goated. Why do the fans both have fight?
I'm not fighting. I'm saying that people have forgotten the first one. Do you know anybody who talks about the first one at all? I don't. I don't think some people even know it exists. So I'm actually just advocating for people to remember it.
It's a good Banzuke. Oh, it's good to hear. I'm optimistic. Yeah, legitimately, there are pieces of this Banzuke I have not actually looked at seriously. So if things just happen to look good, then this isn't going to take me long, and we can go back to chilling.
Yeah, you guys, if you want to say something.
No, I feel like we are in a good place. I'm looking over. I'm like,
well, he said there's some debatables, but
yeah.
In my opinion, OG Fullmetal Alchemist is the better opening and endings. Yes, it does. And also, like, the first few episodes better than Brotherhood. I'm just going to say this. Hughes. Think about the way that was handled in the first one versus the second one. Every other thing we can kind of go back and forth with except the music. The music is way better in the first one. But Hughes. Shaman King, anybody? Fantastic manga. Got an anime-only ending. Got a new adaptation a few years back, but the animation was not great. Never seen it. Have heard of it, never seen it. Oh, there's games, apparently, of Shaman King.
Yeah, they think looking at this, things are making sense. Roga doesn't get the hold on, but this whole chunk right here. Is Daisho the only person who holds? Daisho's the only person who holds.
Well, I think they would give Daisho the benefit of the doubt, and I'm comfortable with everybody getting a something, right? I don't like when it's like two guys get a hold, one guy gets knocked. Like, I feel like it has to be in groups, if that makes sense.
Yeah, so like right here, everybody's just going down. Actually, like every 7 and 8 is a demotion.
Roy Mustang, it looks like it's raining. Bro, my heart. Hughes was the best character. So I happen to be at an anime convention when that episode appeared. And so, like, we were just having, like, a great time, me and my friends and everything. And we go back to the hotel. Hey, Full Metal Alchemist is on. Wrecked our whole night.
Yeah, if you're not ready for that.
First, it was just silence. Then tears. Then just nobody could muster any energy again. Shaman King had 2 Game Boy games, Ghost Pokemon, and a Castlevania ripoff. Interesting. Banzuke Sanyaku has no real big questions. The bottom has no real big questions, and then the middle is basically like, who knows?
Why Nishiki Fuji over Tobizaro is the question.
Well, you know he does. You know why he's asking that question. We just do it for fun. Oh, all right. Monster agrees.
We're doing it.
Not gonna give Tobizaro nothing.
He gets a half. It's a half. It's a half of something. All right, I changed it.
If Mitch had his way, Tobizaro would just be plucked right into Jurio.
Well, give him time.
He's
on the way up.
He's close. For some reason, I had the same error on my first draft, too. Tobizaro has a way of just kind of sticking around. Remember all the good Banzuke luck he's had over the years? I should do something with it. In the chaos pick, I'm going to leave Tobizaro where it was. Where'd you have him?
So if you want to hold him, he'll be at M12 or he'll be at M13 West or M13 East. He's at 13. We're putting him 13 West. We had given him a full demotion, but now we're giving him a half step.
As much as I like over punting Tobizaro, it doesn't make much sense to do so here. Okay, now we're back to seriousness and not emotion.
We'll go back.
Don't worry, I'm gonna put him in the Chaos Banzuke, and if he holds, it'll be hilarious.
Right. So, people going up, people going down. I feel like that's pretty cut and dry. So don't have to worry about that.
If
Yeah.
Mitch says Tobizaru is demoted too much, then it's demoting too much. This is true.
That's very true. All right. Yeah, I think the big thing was Kimbo was on to 6 instead of a 7. We're just bumping Takumi down.
Fits with the whole going down
Yeah.
for the 7 and 8s.
Sanayama M12. He was 16, so he's gonna be taking some swing. Oh, what are you gonna get?
That's a little tricky, but I don't know where else he would go.
It would the thing is that you can't if he goes any lower than these people down here who are already sort of this chunk right here, they're already getting under demoted, so he can't go any lower.
Yeah, he just kind of gets that spot by default.
Yep. Get to what he needs. Osho Umi had a.
Oh no! Why did you say the meme numbers? Well, hopefully there's no children around to say 6, 7.
Can make an argument for placement ahead of Chiyoshima as well, but it feels too much to satisfy my disdain for him. Yeah, we'll give him a half kick because Chiyoshima's already getting. I guess I could see the argument. Yeah, we're leaving him.
Yeah, it just feels like it'll mess things up.
Yep.
If you tinker too much in that area.
Let's see, Koto Shoho M7. He's gonna. Well, I wasn't terribly convinced with his 9 and 6, but we'll see. Maybe he'll prove me wrong. I wouldn't mind me proving wrong for Koto Shoho. It's just
he's not doing much.
It's really hard to be a fan of his these days.
Well, it's so weird because he did get a 9 and 6, but it felt like he fought terribly.
It didn't. It wasn't. Yeah, it
wasn't impressive.
I didn't look at this and be like, yeah, I he was fighting and just like, oh, okay.
Yeah, Koto Shoho.
Technically, they're technically tied for place on the Banzuke, but Tobizaru has a better record. Yeah, you could. I could see the math putting Tobizaru over, but I'm gonna leave it. Revolver 6, 7, but how about 7, 8? It's a Roga in your life. Nice.
Need a new song.
I have not at any time considered Kimbo on anywhere but 15 East. Never gave it a thought, so now I'm running queries. Ah, interesting.
Isn't that the one that everybody just ended up putting him there too?
Well, it started out at M15, but then we started shuffling things around, and when we put it there, people were just like, oh, hang on a minute.
Okay, well, definitely for the Chaos one.
Yeah. Predicting a Koto Shoho 7-8, Chernomi about to get slammed. Fujinokawa, question mark, will probably get destroyed. Fujinokawa is going to...
I think he's going to get beat up.
He's going to die on his sword. It's going to look awesome.
Yeah, he's not going to give up, but he is going to get beat up.
So look at these names up here.
Yeah.
One of these 8 people are going to get embarrassed.
Yeah.
One of them. Because here's the thing. If Fujinokawa wants to Kachikoshi, he needs to beat one of these people. And then win out otherwise. It's bad news bears for him.
Yeah.
But, again, one of these 8 people will eat dirt because of Fujinokawa.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know which one.
Mm-hmm.
They don't know which one. Fujinokawa doesn't know which one. Mm-hmm. No one knows. Yeah. Probably placed Kimpo's on a 13 East and pushed everyone else down to lock in some kind of demotions. Yeah,
it's going on the Chaos Bounce.
Oh, Chaos Bounce. Okay. Fujinokawa versus Onosato will either be the best match or the least competitive match you've seen. I could see him bouncing off.
Yeah.
Kimbo's-on is the one we're all
literally,
worried about.
I'm picturing it in my mind. He goes chest to chest and flies off backwards, and Onosato just pushes him with a finger. What was it, 15 East?
Either put him at 13 or 15.
All right, for the Chaos one, 15.
Okay. Yeah, so
Kimbo's-on is the wild card.
He's the wild card this tournament. People aren't going to know where he's going to play in.
It's a true honor to wind up on my Chaos sponsor.
I originally had him at 15 West, but given the thought, it worked well at 13 East and gave most of the wrestlers below fuller demotions and kept some consistency with the other 4 and 11 records. Okay, so
I think the consistency is important because I don't think they do it individually at all.
So they're saying we do this, we put him here, and then everyone else goes like this. And then this is a little bit more math, and then this.
Well, it does give Tobizaru the 1 with the rest of the 7/8s. Looks kind of
Actually,
clean.
well, I think I'll say like you'd want to do that. Well, no, actually, yeah, you're right. This would be.
I think that looks clean actually.
And this is M13 for Kimboza. Compared, we had him at 14 before.
All right, I think we.
Do we want do we want M13 or M14 for Kimboza?
I think this looks cleaner just because I like the fact that all the 7 and the 8s are -1.
All right.
Yeah, look how exactly. It looks clean now. Now watch them not let us have clean, but that looks nicer.
I'm fine. I can be convinced.
Yeah.
Means either 15 East or 13 West. I really don't know. Kimboza being a mid-ranker and not a Joey complicates things a lot.
He's messing up everybody's
Those
Banzuke.
groups of red and green. They are kind of clustered this time.
Yeah.
They're just like, here's the green spot, here's the red spot, here's the green spot, here's the red spot, here's the green. For what it's worth, the last 5 times someone at M8 has got 4 wins. M14, M12, M15, M15, M15. That M12 was Kimboza.
Of course.
Going back and forth on this a lot. I even switched to 13 East and West and it still worked pretty well.
Oh, okay. Well, now you're just making it.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, no, actually. Maybe.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, it felt not complicated, and now.
You've convinced me Mitch Kimboza and we'll stay M8.
Well, we'll do good enough, I think.
Yeah.
I don't think we'll be too off. Although we could be a half step off unlike everybody, but that's a different topic. Are we ready for our 6 and 9?
I'm fine with it.
Actually, we'll get the top. So
I think maybe we'll get 8-7.
Okay.
We'll Kachikoshi
on this one.
Feeling okay. Yeah, there's a certain amount of this that it's sort of just like, yeah, you throw your hands up. I'll put them somewhere, I guess.
Right. I'm not in the room when they make the decision, so I got no chance.
Yeah, when you have these swats. Actually, hang on.
I wonder if they actually do like draw lots when they have a guy they're not sure about. That would be funny.
Some of these, all these 7s and 8s, and then here's all these 4s and 11s.
Watch me be completely wrong on all of this and finish in like 200th place. Hey, we've all been there.
Just try it again in May. Apparently, back in the day, the Banzuke would leak pretty early. Huh. Well, I think theoretically, they get it all done like way ahead of time.
Yeah.
Like they all like the week of the tournament being over.
I think if we were in Japan, we might have access to like leaks and stuff.
Maybe.
But who knows? I mean, people read all this stuff and they get a lot of stuff out, but I feel like there's conversations you could have if you were in Japan.
Maybe. But I think that the meeting itself that determines everything is relatively close to the end of the tournament.
Yeah.
And then they just sit on it for a month.
Right. Have to think about it.
Yeah. Well, they're done thinking about it.
Right. Just no one
I don't
can see it.
I don't know if the Gyoji have to then spend like a week and a half writing everyone's name
maybe
down.
that's what it is.
This may also be my Yusha winning Banzuke, only alcoholic Oyakatas know.
Yeah, they determine your fate in all of this.
It sure does.
So we're almost about done. This is the time where you guys, if you can do some rapid fire questions real quick, or else we're gonna end the stream. So
close to top 10, but I think this will be death by 1,000 cuts.
Yeah, I could see that. So you're almost in the top 10, like average, basically.
No, in the. I think this top 10.
That little thing, the top 10. Is it holding a taco?
Is a hot dog a taco?
Oh, it's a hot dog a taco. See, I can't read once it gets to this point. No, a hot dog is not a taco.
Yeah, this is the weird like, oh, this is
a hot dog a sandwich?
Is it a sandwich? Is it lasagna? Okay. I mean, it's a fun wordplay. Like,
it is. I enjoy the question actually.
Maybe if we were in Japan, we get leaks. Is now officially my excuse for never making the top 10.
It's legit. Thin, medium, or thick crust pizza. That's a tough one. How about
what's medium thick pizza? I know there's like deep dish and there's like thick.
no? Well, because I'd say medium is regular. So like, there's deep dish would be thick. Then there's thin crust and there's regular.
Thin crust. Okay.
Not thin. Every other kind but thin.
Okay.
It depends on my mood. I can do thick.
Yeah.
I can do regular.
Also buy the Cult of the Lamb DLC. Nice.
We're getting people to buy stuff here.
I'm fine with it.
Tea and DLCs.
Yeah. I mean, if you're not ravenous for it like I am, that's a pretty peak get it on sale, but if you're waiting for more Cult of the Lamb content, it's given good. It's pretty much it. The judging shrimps make the Banzuke like 3 days after the basho, and then it takes around up forever for the multiple gyoji to write the big wooden Banzuke.
That makes sense.
Best sandwich.
I like Italian mix. So like pepperoni, salami, ham, provolone cheese.
Multi-meats.
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 But I mean, I love sandwiches. So, you know, paninis, chicken, and, you know. Is there a bad sandwich? That's funny. I've never tried pastrami, so I don't know.
Huh.
I have no idea. Have you tried pastrami?
Trying to think if that was, might have been, you know, like you go to something catered and there's all of the sandwiches and you don't know what the hell it is.
Yeah. Yeah.
But you look at one and you're just like,
what's that?
I think I can eat this, and you're like, oh, this is good. What is it? You don't know. It's just a spread. So like I might have had pastrami sandwich.
I'll say this. The thing that creeps me out the most is olive loaf. It's bologna with olives in it. This is the thing.
Wow. Okay.
This is the thing that people eat. I'm like, ooh.
Interesting.
Favorite Thanksgiving food?
Besides the turkey itself?
Yeah, we'll say it's outside of the turkey.
Are we talking sides?
Sides.
Mashed potatoes.
Yeah, mashed potatoes.
Favorite Christmas food? Christmas
could be anything, but
yeah.
lasagna, actually.
Lasagna is strong. Pot roast can be pretty good. I know some people do like takeout.
Yeah, some people do Chinese food.
The KFC is a big
the KFC
Japan
in
thing.
Japan.
There's an interesting spread.
There's people who do the fish thing. The Italians do the Feast of the Seven Fishes. But fish on Christmas, that doesn't work for me. Lasagna. It's lasagna. Favorite summer drink? Iced tea.
Iced tea's good.
Or iced tea lemonade combo. I go back and forth. I really need to get me a panini press. Panini presses are amazing. Pastrami panini would probably be good. It gives all the others perfect emotions, but how much leniency would they really give when you're only a mid-ranker? That is the question, isn't it? Mitch is like, Bob is really working for the delay today. He is. He's committed to the delay. Pastrami is great if it's lean.
Carrying the stall.
I've really made a mean prime rib roast the last couple of years for Christmas. Yeah.
Have also like the thing is that like that's the kind of meal that's perfect. Like if it's just simmering during the day, like all day, like you're gonna be in the house all day for the most part at Christmas. Particularly like if it's a family, like the kids are running around with the toys, so the parents really can't go out. They just
gotta cook this thing.
So and then you're just in the house all day while it's cooking. It's very good.
Oh yeah. Favorite Italian food? That's tough because I like them all. I like fettuccine Alfredo. Like really make the Alfredo sauce, not in a jar. You make it yourself. And meatballs. Also, you must have the right recipe for that.
Veal Parmesan.
Oh, veal Parmesan.
But that's the kind of thing that like I botched it every single time I've tried it.
It's tough.
And like you can always like the good Italian restaurants, like it's really good. And then the okay restaurants,
you're like
it's chewy. You're like, oh, not this one.
Right, and they try to cover it up with like extra sauce.
Extra sauce.
And you're like, please,
exactly.
Please don't do this to me.
So that is
a tough one to order because
that's like your second or third time you go to the restaurant. Like the first, like you go there earlier.
That's right.
You go to the restaurant. You have something. You're just like, oh yeah, this is pretty good.
I always check the chicken parm at a restaurant because it's the simplest to make. So if you screw it up, there's no way any of the rest of your food is good. So that's my
Yeah.
test.
So like, yeah, you it passes the test, and then you order something a little bit more,
Mhm.
and you're like, okay. Then you go for
Right. You go for veal if you feel like they've passed the
they
first
pass
few
the first few
tests.
tests. Favorite Mexican food?
That's tough.
Tamales are the best Christmas food, also apparently.
I guess I like enchiladas. I guess I like mole. Tamales, I don't know. I feel like I'm leaving with more Kimbo questions and answers. See, this is what happens. You just keep thinking about Kimbozan.
The only people I've heard of eating Chinese food on Christmas are, it's that is a I don't celebrate. It is typically a I don't celebrate Christmas, or I'm not with my family.
Those two options.
Or I'm not in a place that Christmas is it's more secular.
Right.
That's when you do.
I know people who do this, so.
Yep.
I didn't just put out examples of things I've heard. I actually put out examples of people I know what they eat on Christmas.
Yeah. Hobgob agrees with the Kimbo questions. Sister's first husband's family did beef Wellington for Christmas every year. I'm not saying that's why they divorced, but to me it would have been enough. Yikes.
Beef Wellington, that's pretty elite right there.
Went to an Italian place in the middle of nowhere, Virginia, had the best eggplant parm. Eggplants also.
Eggplant, because it can be bitter.
Yep.
If you don't do it right, it's bitter, and then I know the rest of your food stinks.
Meat lasagna and cannolis. Fresh cannolis.
Yeah. Cannolis, you can, if they are stale, I'm so mad. But when they're nice and crispy, it's like,
you gotta order them from the bakery the day of, or don't even talk to me.
Because don't give me a cannoli from the fridge. Like, just get away from me.
Like if you bite into it, you're just like, is this a potato chip? No.
Exactly.
No.
A bad cannoli makes me angry.
Away.
Get away from me.
My Mexican food choice is all of the above. Relevant. Mole is great. Sister's first husband, Gordon Ramsay.
That's kind of funny. I do like Gordon Ramsay.
Yeah, the beef Wellington is a power play. I'll admit
That's
that.
a power play, yeah. If you cook it right.
I'm not cool enough to pull that off.
Me either. And Gordon, he's got high standards. Yeah. Based on all that they go through on Gordon shows, it makes a Wellington seem impossible to make. I don't know.
You'd have to...
You have to be committed.
You have to be committed. You have to know that it's going to take a few tries before you hit it.
Right, you're not going to get it on the first try.
It's not a one and done.
No.
Okay, so the Banzuke is looking okay.
Yeah, I think we've answered.
I'm getting a little hungry, but I'm also tired.
I know, we talked about
a lot of food
for
today.
Like 10
food
minutes.
And tea.
There's a video of a guy in his dorm room making beef Wellington with the tiny oven and hot plate. Gordon Ramsay saw it and approved. Yeah. That's pretty funny.
So, some people, they have the gift. The gift.
Yeah, I do not have the gift for like cooking anything. There are certain things I cook very well, and that's it. Everything else is kind of like, we'll see how it turns out. I can make a good sauce. I can make good meatballs. I can make good salmon. Everything else, I don't know. Best kind of cake is marble cake, or I like a lot of cakes actually, but marble cake with whipped cream frosting, not buttercream, too sugary. And one of the restaurants I ate at when I was in the conference this last week, they had a seafood Wellington, but didn't want to pay like $60 to get it. Sounds interesting though. Normally, at least one person here seems to have an answer for how they're handling the Banzuke's number one question. There are a few other question spots, but the Kimbozan question makes it tough. He's really stressing about Kimbozan here.
He's making a mess of this place.
Best kind of pie. Well, that's a tricky one too, because there's different types, right? There's the fruit pies and there's the cream pies. I like apple pie, pumpkin pie, but I love all the cream pies. Coconut, key lime, chocolate, banana. I mean, I just love pie. So, maybe not the I don't know if I've ever had rhubarb though. Fruit pie and cream pie, banana cream pie. Fair point. Yeah, it's not good to talk about food at like 11 o'clock at night because it's like, you should just go to bed and not eat food.
You get hungry and then you can't go to bed because you're hungry.
Right. Like I have to sleep through stomach cramps. What's funny is the plows stopped moving, so this is a good sign that you'll be able to drive home in safety.
I thought when we did the when we did the recording, I was just like, oh, good, I'm not gonna have to drive home in the snow this year. Nope.
Every time John wants to come here in the winter, it snows.
It snows, and I have to drive home, and
now in the dark in the snow.
It's every year it happens.
It's
every year.
I never noticed until this year. I'm like, it really does happen every time.
Every year.
Doesn't snow for like 2 weeks straight, and it's like, oh, Sumo snow. How did you guys survive the snowmageddon? Well, we just stayed inside. For like the whole day and then like half the next day, and it was fine. No power outages. That's really the big thing.
That was the big thing.
Power outages are really, really bad up here because it's so cold. So if your power goes out and the streets are a mess, it's not good. It's really not good.
Yeah, that temperature. The thing is that like we've had power outages and it's been like a few days, and you bail out.
Yeah.
But like with the snow the way it was,
where are you gonna go?
You were just there is nowhere to go.
Exactly.
You were stuck, so you're just gonna like freeze to death in your house. It was like,
right.
No.
So that's like the thing. As long as there's not a power outage, you can survive it. When I do a rhubarb parb, it has to be just the rhubarb. I don't really like it when people add strawberries to it. It does affect the flavor, I would imagine. My mom worked at Marie Callender's. She was a strawberry pie maker. That's kind of a cool job. I would like doing that. As you can see, John's doing the official sheet.
We're transcribing it.
Which means Kim Bozon is going into the 13 spot. There's nothing we can do.
I mean, I'm looking at this. I'm like, you can make him 13 East. That makes sense. You can put him down to 14 where he was before. If he's down at 15, there are some things that make sense. Like you can make an argument for any of the 3 ranks.
Right, but then I feel like you might question some of the other guys that it affects.
Well, the thing is that like you have every version, like there is something that looks a little weird, and there's no getting around it.
Right. So I like how it looks now. We knew a guy who was a manager there. Her and all her siblings' strawberries would be so sour. Oh wait, no, I read the next one down. Her and all her siblings worked under the table at like 13 years old. Well, that's not a surprise. Like if you own the place, you do stuff like that, I bet. Rhubarb pie without strawberries would be sour. I guess I need to try rhubarb pie now because I can't contribute to this conversation. So you need to finish Daima by the next guest, the Banzuke, and I need to try rhubarb pie.
Okay.
I'm writing that down. This is so different than our usual notes of like how wrestlers are doing. That's like all the stuff we need to talk about that's not sumo. Okay. If 42 Opinions outscores us all because of the only ones who put Kimbo at 13, I'm going to pop a gasket. I will be losing sleep over this Banzuke deadline.
You got.
I want this now. I want us to get something. I don't want you guys to suffer, but I want us to get something.
The thing is, I do appreciate our audience putting this amount of effort into it because we can't.
We can't.
We're not that cool.
No, we do our best. That's the motto of 42
I know.
Opinions.
We do our best.
We do our best.
It kind of is.
Yeah.
They're just like we're just trying over here.
We're just trying to hang out with people and like put on like halfway tolerable content. We're the opposite of most YouTubers. Like most YouTubers, it's like this is life, and this is what we're gonna do, and we're gonna beat everybody, and we're gonna get everybody subscribers, and we're just kind of like we're hanging on. We're fighting for our lives over here.
I also know like these guys are playing for like the big money because they're actually going after the top scores, and
we're just like if we get
8 and 7, I think we'll be pretty good.
Yeah.
But yeah, like when I hit send and it goes in there, like
don't even think about it.
It again. Is gone from my mind. Like there is no more. There's no more anything. It's just it's submitted, and then I look my score up.
Yeah, you're like, oh, that's interesting. Got an 8-7.
Yeah,
cool.
and we look at it. Sometimes I don't even remember. I was just like, did
I know. Sometimes I message you and say, "Hey,
Yeah.
did you check it out?" Let's see. When I do it, the egg mix I use to make has extra sugar to compensate. 42 opinions flexing their supreme intellect by knowing exactly where to place Kimbo's. Yeah, that's what it is. Oh wait, Mitch did it too. I'm gonna stay freaking over this. Monster cannot handle this. Love looks out with the eyes, but with the mind, and therefore is winged Cupid painted blind. Not heard that quote before. I can imagine you'd have to add a lot of sugar. Maria, if you ever see rhubarb at the store, get a stalk of it and bite it. And then Bob says it's poisonous. Oh my goodness. Kimbo's on at 15, says Elise. I think I ended up being even nicer than John on Kimbo's on.
You can put him higher.
And Elise was surprised that it's poisonous. And then H. Tim says it just tastes like it's poisonous. Then Bob says the leaves are poisonous, not the stalk. Anything is poisonous if you eat enough of it. Fair point. Quote from Midsummer Night's Dream. That's funny because I thought to myself, that sounds like it's from something old and grand. Yeah, I just looked it up and it's the leaves that are bad. Okay, so if I get a stalk, make sure there's no leaves on it. The next guest of Banzuke. Maria died eating rhubarb. John is the sole survivor. Hemlock is poisonous, closely related to carrots. The leaves are poisonous. Killed Socrates. The knowledge that you have, Bob, is very, very interesting. I mean, why did he eat the hemlock? Did he think it was something else? At least we're not talking about Rome this time. Did you guys see that the Takakeisho video I posted in the post section? It was biggest fan of Takakeisho's channel, where he did like a 35-minute tribute to Takakeisho. Classic. Excellent stuff. I will be looking out for Spiffy's Banzuke video so I can continue freaking out over Kimbo's.
I gotta let it go.
John is not going to check that out. You're going to have to update us. You can update me in the live streams in the second week. Tell me what ended up happening. Actually, we'll know before the tournament.
Yeah,
but we won't get to talk about it, was my point. He was sentenced to death by hemlock after some guys who were jealous of him brought him to court for impiety and corruption of youth. His lawyer proposed a fine. The opposition proposed death. The jury voted for death. Wow. That sucks. Another thing I wanted to try next time I make is to let it sit in sugar for some extra time to see if it macerates more to create a better flavor. Worth trying. I can't see how letting something sit in sugar wouldn't make it better. I haven't been able to see the tribute yet. Maybe it could be a stream event, another excuse to watch Takakeisho. Yeah. I do want to do a random stream. It might be tough next week, but I've got it in my mind because I want to have another fun stream where we actually watch videos or play games or something. Best fruit, jam, jelly, marmalade, strawberry jelly. I watched the tribute. So many good memories. Yeah, especially because he used that music that they play at the end. At the end of all the tournaments that makes you actually feel nostalgic.
Mm-hmm.
I have no idea why it does, but it does. Elise says that must be nice. Red rhubarb stalks are generally sweeter than when they're green, but cook in a pot with a bit of sugar and it liquefies and it's good over ice cream. Interesting. Black currant, hands down. Wow, we're learning some interesting...
A lot of food tips today.
Yeah. Over ice cream. Oh man, I can see that. What about rhubarb and blackcurrant? You should just do a guerrilla stream, do it on a whim, catch us all by surprise. That's probably how it's going to go. I'm not going to give you a warning. I'm just going to show up in live stream and see who shows up. That'll tell me who's actually got their notification bell all settled. Let's just be honest. If any situation occurred in a year that involves the letters BC, the penalty was probably death. Yeah. No, JJ to lend his culinary genius. Yeah, it's a shame he missed this one. I know he likes to talk about his culinary creations. Mitch is going to write it down. That reminds me, I got to do the plug. I don't really want to do the plug because it's so late, but you'll be like, oh, where's the plug? You are listening to 42 Opinions Sumo, the greatest, most ridiculous podcast on the YouTubes. If you like what you've listened to tonight, if you hate what you listened to tonight, you can still like it, and we'd appreciate it. Please, I beg of you, we do our best around here. That's our new slogan. 42 Opinions, we do our best. Please, like, comment, and subscribe. For us. I thank you. That was stupid.
That was Maria, by the way. That was me.
I do like to work on my
range.
Yeah, like I venture into the male voices as well. I got a good old man. Let's see if I can do the old man. Well, that was pretty good. I have to say, I like that plug. I endorse that plug. This 42 Opinions thing, it's kind of cool.
Yeah, you know, I think I'm a fan of this 42 Opinions too.
Wait a minute. I told you not to like the things I like.
Well, someone's got to like it. I was here first.
I was here first, and I told you in 87 what was going to happen to your pea brain.
Oh, did you? I don't remember.
Forget it.
I think I did promise that I was going to do a plug.
You did promise
I
have
to go. I knew I'd forget what random voice I pulled out of my, what was it? Was a preview show in January?
Yes.
Because we were, yeah. I have to go back. But before we do our legit thing, I'm going to forget again. I got to go back and I got to listen to the voice and I'm going to see if I can actually replicate it. See if I can actually replicate it. I'd love to be Statler and Waldorf.
Do the plug in Gaelic. I'd have to look it up. There was a time where I was really actually studying it, and that time is long gone. Well, we got one. We got one like. Everyone else is gonna hate us because we were too close to the mic. Whoops.
Statler and Waldorf.
Is blackcurrant illegal in America?
Don't know.
So the whatever voice I did is better than the high one. 2 plugs. We're eating good tonight. It was almost tolerable until we shouted in the mic.
Tell it.
Back the hell up from the mic. I don't need to be shouted out. Yes, you do, Mitch. Yes, the 2 old Muppets in the balcony was kind of like that. Oh, dear Lord, it's just like Thanksgiving. It's a perfect impression. We need... What is that? I can't read now.
Statler and Waldorf. Those are the 2.
Yeah. That would be funny, actually, if we did just a brief sumo commentary in those voices. Either way, the blackcurrant Skittle was stolen from us. There was a blackcurrant Skittle? Never had blackcurrant that I know of. All right.
Are we wrapping it up?
We're wrapping it up. We got yelled at by Mitch for being too loud. That's all I can take. My fragile ego has been damaged, and now I know we're gonna get bad comments in the comment section.
Chocolate.
Stall. It's too late, Bob. Mitch has hurt my feelings, and I can't.
Everybody, thank you for hanging out with us as we occasionally did the Banzuke and talking about a lot of other things and had horrible audio issues.
Yeah.
As per
our audio sucks.
It's
Sorry, guys. Favorite fruit to snack on? Apples. Do I like black licorice? No. I hate black licorice. Blackcurrant was illegal until 1966. Now it has restrictions. The purple one was changed to grape. Interesting. Good night, Elise. Thank you for all of your chatting tonight. It was good to see you. Peace out, everybody.
Alrighty. See ya.